for the Almost Any Ability viewer tournament. I know very, very little about this format, so this should be interesting. I know that Pokemon can have almost any ability, and I know there are some interesting strategies, and I will be joined today. We've got a co-commentator. You know him, you love him, or you don't if you're that one guy. It's SRN. Welcome, and thank you for joining me.
There might be more than one guy, but thank you very much for having me, Pinka. I also don't know very much about almost any ability. I think it's going to be a fun, fresh experience for the both of us. And guess what? I'm not going to be such a snide little asshole today because I can't be. I'm not on my home turf. You see, I'm gonna be a very what's the way to say it? I'm gonna be
Humble,
like a bright-eyed
demure.
child. Exactly. It's gonna be just a fun experience with a very nice person. You see, it's gonna be great.
We'll see about that. I got the feeling he'll be a snide asshole by the end of today, but at least for the beginning of the tour, we're both going to be try to be a little bit nice.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And also, there is a massive delay on this stream today because, of course, we'll be commentating live games. The typical tournament delay is 2.5 minutes, and we are doing about that. So that's why I'm staring at the live stream YouTube control room right now, is so I can click go live when it begins, because yeah, I have to do that because there's a little bit of a desync, and I'm using OBS to record this, so there's a huge delay on there. But we'll get into the builder and we'll start looking at some Smogon resources soon, because there are some interesting things to look at. We're going to go through, as we're waiting for the tour to begin, we're going to go through the viability rankings. Yeah, we're going to go through the viability rankings and kind of see, what are some cool strategies out there. I saw Azelf, which is like, when you see Azelf that a tier is whack.
That's interesting. I was looking through the viability ranking as well, and I was like, oh, why doesn't Goldengo just keep its normal ability? Oh no, good as gold is banned. That makes sense.
Yeah, it's funny. People actually run Gliscor is the hilarious thing, which is just
Without
wild.
poison heal.
No, but it can't. Yeah, it can't run poison heal.
Interesting.
And also, we got a question
Yeah.
in chat. Dark says, "Do I have to sign up to play or no?" Yes, you do have to sign up to play. Also, we've got a bit of a smaller tournament this time, probably because it's a weird format and not just NatDex or OU. So we have only 19 players in this tournament. So we might actually get out of here at a reasonable hour today, which is kind of fun, but also a little sad.
Yeah. I was ready to be locked down for another 3 hours again, like last time.
Me too. But this is fine too.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've confirmed that we're streaming. Also, of course, let us know how the volume... Okay, we got a first comment from Vanitas, says SRN the GOAT. Okay, so that's good.
Yay.
Oh, I forgot to put featuring SRN in the stream, so I guess that's a surprise.
Hey,
My
that's
bad.
okay.
I'll add that in later. But
fine.
yeah, so let's take a look at this VR while we're waiting for these games to get going, because I think we're starting in about 15 minutes.
All right, let me...
And yeah,
Alright,
guys,
I got
let
it
me know
pulled
how
up.
volume is. Can you hear me? Can you hear SRN? Can you hear the music? All that kind of stuff. So in S rank, we have Goldengo. Makes sense.
What a surprise.
Adaptability is hilarious, but I guess, yeah, that would make sense with Make It Rain. I'm guessing like Steelworker is banned. Let's take a look. I got the ban list pulled up
no.
here.
No, it isn't.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Because I guess
So-
that's what it means by damage amplification abilities.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
probably is also factoring in stuff like Pixelate. So when you get to the point of like, what Pokemon are you thinking of to put a busted ability on? I guess the important things that, well, obviously the ability doesn't matter anymore. You're thinking more about the typing and the move pool and the stats. So like stuff like Tail Glow on Manaphy suddenly becomes a lot more valuable, I guess. I don't know. I'm obviously surprised to see Screamtail, but it makes sense when you remember it has Boom Burst and that can pair well with Pixelate. So like perfect, right? And
Yeah.
then I feel like a lot of the stuff on the viability ranking makes sense though, besides Azel. I'm still kind of not sure why that's there.
Well, let's
But
take a look at
yeah.
let's start from the top. I mean, we got time. We've got time to look at this.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the gold makes sense. I think what I find hilarious is the bulletproof. Like the fact that there are gold out here that can't be hit by Shadow Ball is hilarious.
Yeah.
But
Wait,
yeah,
wait
okay.
a second. Wait. Actually, purifying salt isn't banned.
Yeah, but like, I feel like well, no, you're right. I mean, purifying salt is not bad, but Magic Guard is pretty good too.
Yo, that's true, Magic Guard, huh? But like, you can add a ghost resistance and still be immune to all status. That's its own thing. I would say they're different.
I mean, is anything running purifying salt though? I don't see it anywhere.
I don't see it anywhere, but that surprises me. It's like I feel
No,
like
it
we know
surprised
it's
me
like
too
like
at first,
stupid ability.
but like Magic Guard, you're immune to hazards, you know?
True, that's true. But do these teams do we really see hazards, like a focus on hazards in this meta? I mean, like,
I think
it makes.
yeah, I would say yes.
Oh, but you know why actually? Because Great Tusk can run Scrappy, so maybe it's actually really hard to keep up hazards.
That is true. Oh
Oh,
yeah. No, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, Scrappy with close combat, and then you also get that's pretty devastating. Scrappy Grey Tusk seems fire.
that does seem fire. I don't think I would run Hazard Stack in this meta then. Oh shit. Actually, let's take a look. Where is Hisuian Samurott on the viability rankings then?
I don't see it.
It's B minus.
Okay, and I guess
Yeah.
well, yeah, because its normal ability is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's weird is I would think that sharpness would be better than adaptability and primordial C.
Well, no, I would say adaptability boosts the power of knockoff as well, where sharpness doesn't.
Yeah, but sharpness is 1.5 times, and you're clicking ceaseless a lot.
That's true. And adaptability is only like effectively 1.3, right?
Yeah, it's barely a buff, honestly, to go into AAA. Like, sharpness is a really good ability on it.
Yeah, that's true. Why is adaptability used so much? I don't know. Huh.
I mean, I don't think sharpness is banned.
No, it isn't.
You know what else is funny, actually? I'm pretty sure, well, no, I was about to say mouse hold sharpness, because I think, like,
Oh yeah,
population bomb is like a slicing move for some reason. But
technician.
yeah, it has technician already, so it doesn't really do much for you.
Yeah.
Pecharunt being A plus is kind of cool. Prankster part
Not
that makes
surprising.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Intimidate, that's
Disgusting.
kind of funny.
It has prankster, parting shot, and destiny bond. That's a real terrorist.
Roaring Moon with tough claws, bro.
I see that
horrifying.
there's a lot of like AV regen pivots that were on like the bulky offense teams. Stuff like Swampert and Iron Hands and even like Manaphy. I felt that was interesting. I feel like there's always some sort of like glue roll, which that's cool.
Oh, is AV what Manaphy runs?
Not
'Cause I'm
always, but
I'm seeing regen as
there's
the
other-
main. I mean, I guess all its other sets. Protosynthesis is pretty cool. That's the other thing. Everything's running like what's Miraidon's ability again? Hadron Engine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, everything
that
is
a lot,
setting
yeah.
electric terrain. So things are running Surge Surfer and
Yeah, that's super cool.
and Protosynthesis everywhere, which is sick. In particular, Surge Surfer is awesome. Like I saw Surge Surfer Iron Hands down here. I mean, come on, that's so cool.
Yeah. I'm seeing Hadron Engine, but I'm not seeing Orichalcum Pulse anywhere. That's so interesting. There's like Not so much sun, I guess. Oh, there's Desolate Land, but that's like
Yeah,
for
it's
the
not
water.
staying forever. I mean, it is really
Yeah.
good for that boosting firepower and that water immunity, though. And we see a lot of
Mm.
Primordial Sea as well. Primordial Sea, Ogre Pond, Wellspring. You know what the funny thing is? Since it's not running like Water Absorb, Rain is probably viable in this format.
Maybe, yeah.
Well, except for
That's,
the Blood Moon running Water Absorb,
oh,
which
that's
is
evil.
pretty rough. And oh, we do see Sharpness. We see Iron Boulder here with Sharpness, which makes sense because that would get a 1.5 times boost on Psycho Cut um,
Mighty
and
Cleave.
yeah, Mighty Cleave. Oh, and then we've also got I think I saw a Cornerstone. Where I don't know where it was. Oh yeah, Cornerstone
Beef.
with Rocky
Oh,
Payload
the Rocky Payload. Yeah,
is just
that's sick.
awesome.
Yeah.
And then Sword of Ruin is just on everything. That's just the Chien Pao ability, right?
Yeah, it is. Pretty cracked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wonder if we'll see a Sun team, just because I personally, you know me, I like Orichalcum Pulse. I wonder if like Photosynthesis 1.5 speed boost could be abused on anything in particular that I wouldn't expect normally, you know?
I feel like you're not going to see so much of that because you've got the
Yeah.
Photosynthesis, but then you could just run, instead of Sun, you could run Electric Terrain and then run Surge Surfer.
It's one.
But you
Yeah,
could also run Sun and Chlorophyll. So I feel like if you're
that's
going with
true.
the speed boost, it doesn't make sense to go with Photosynthesis when you could just run Chlorophyll.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, and Sun and Photosynthesis is only going to give you a 1.3x boost when you want attack or special attack, which I'm sure you could get a bigger boost out of with another ability. So yeah, actually,
Yeah.
then it makes perfect sense. You don't see Quark Drive or Photosynthesis here at all because
Well, you
Surge
do see
Surfer
it on
gives you-
Manaphy, which is curious, but I'm thinking the reason you see Photosynthesis on Manaphy is because it runs booster energy, proto speed.
Oh, maybe
There's still value in that.
that's true. There is still value in that. Yeah. Okay.
What I do wonder is why Photosynthesis and not Quark Drive, because you would think with how much electric terrain there is in the tier, like you might as well make it Quark Drive. But I guess.
Yeah, I wonder.
Yeah, I mean, it is running Surge Surfer sometimes. Yeah, I feel like Tail Glow Surge Surfer Manaphy just sounds wild. And is Terra legal in this format?
I have.
Oh, apparently Orichalcum is banned.
Oh. Oh. Oh, there, and so
Yep,
it is.
so
There
it
we
is.
go. That answers that question. Wait, so why is Orichalcum Pulse but not Hadron Engine banned then? Interesting. Maybe Sun is just a stronger, like, weather than Electric Terrain is. I don't know.
Interesting. Very interesting. And they banned Simple as well, of course. I heard Triage, like I heard Buzzwole and like Belly Drum Hariyama were on a tear when Triage was not banned.
Oh, I bet. Nah, Triage is way too strong. You can't let that.
Okay, and oh yeah, there's no Terra allowed. So
That makes sense. I feel like a lot of OMs ban it.
which
because
is
it's
good.
just
I
too
think that's
much.
good. It would just be too much.
Listen, Terra itself is already an OM. You know, we can't be doing too much at once.
Oh yeah, no, true for sure. Terra's too much. I very much wish it were not here. Yep. Also,
Unfortunately, it is here to stay.
guys, remember to like the stream. Let's get a lot of viewers in here. Have a good time. One thing I find really cool on Latios is Dragon's Maw. That sounds just so hype.
That is really cool. I feel like I was thinking there would be more tinted lens as well.
I mean, I hear what you're saying, but why run Tinted Lens when you can just run an ability that makes you like 1.5 times stronger? Like that's close to being, you know.
That's I hear you, but like if you have a lot of raw power to begin with, then making sure that it's unresisted. I don't know. If you have a good stab, like Baby, you know?
I mean, what's the vision? Like which Pokemon is running it? is the thing?
That's a good question.
Because like I imagine
Maybe.
like a tinted lens like Chien Pao, for example.
Oh, you know what? I'm seeing tinted lens on Iron Crown. That makes sense because it has a good stab. That's like usually not so great, like a steel, but Tachyon cutter. But then you tinted lens it. That I see it. Yeah,
No, that
that's the
actually,
vision.
yeah, no, you're right. That makes a ton of sense. And we got adaptability can gambit, which honestly is not that much better than Supreme Overlord.
It isn't actually. Yeah,
That
I
actually
see
might be
tinted lens on
worse.
Kingambit.
I'm pretty sure the only reason it runs that, I think Supreme Overlord is banned.
Really?
Is it? No, it's not.
It's not.
That surprises me though. I feel like more things would be packing Supreme Overlord. Like
There
imagine
isn't.
some late game sweeper with like priority having Supreme Overlord.
Yeah.
How messed up
I
would
feel
that
like
be?
Yeah, man, it would be crazy. No, the reason why King Gambit is so low is because there is no Terra. That's all it is.
Wow, Earth Eater Tinkaton. That seems pretty good.
I feel like there's a lot of. I feel like physical attackers in general are a little bit worse because there's so much fluffy and intimidate that can just be everywhere.
Yeah,
And
but
there isn't.
remember, while Fluffy is allowed, there are some like Fur Coat is banned, and I think Fluffy relies on contact, right? So something
Yeah.
like say like a Mighty Cleave from Iron Boulder, I think is non-contact, right? Or no, I
No,
don't know.
Mighty Cleave is contact.
Okay, well, like something like an Ogrepon Cornerstone hit, or like a
Yeah,
Desolate
that's
Landed Ivy
true.
Cudgel, that'll still hit through Fluffy. And Fluffy also has that 2 times fire weakness. So it looks like physical Pokemon are still doing okay.
That's true. Yeah.
Okay, and we're about to get started here.
Ooh, nice.
So let me see here. Our round one, we actually have, and let me send you this link quickly so you can follow along. Yeah, we have round one is just 3 games.
Okay, cool.
So we've got yeah, this will be interesting, and the rest of it's a pretty clean bracket. Works out nicely.
I'm expecting a lot of bulky offense. Not too many slow games our way, I think.
I expect you're right.
I feel like there's gonna be like one or two Pokemon, you know, like one physical tank and one special tank, and then just four straight hitters.
Okay, we got a question. We got an answer about the Manaphy thing, which is really cool. The reason it runs photosynthesis is because it's because Hadron Engine is so common. If your terrain if terrain gets reset after a tail glow, you lose the speed boost.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, your highest stat is now your special attack, so then you get right. I get it. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, and we also got a response on somebody saying that the tinted lens is getting more popular lately. And apparently somebody else says Supreme Overlord is super gimmicky. There are better ways to get a 50% boost. Fair enough. Yeah, I guess, well, yeah, because Supreme Overlord is only, it goes, isn't it like a 1.2 boost after the first kill, then it goes up by increments of 0.5 or something like that?
No, it's one. It only goes up by increments of point 0.1
Okay,
per.
it's 0.1 every time.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Yeah, so then that makes sense then, because you need 3 kills. You need 4 kills for it to be better than adaptability. Your worst nightmare saying adaptability is 1.5 boost. Incorrect. Incorrect.
Wrong.
It is a 1.333.
The increase from 1.5 to 2 is just
Yeah.
1.3.
Also, what is going on, people? Game.
Games. We're like those SPL spectators just screaming for games and nothing else.
Games. I mean, yeah, nobody's
Yay!
playing. Like, what is going on?
Hmm. What was I thinking? I was just thinking of something. What was I surprised I'm not seeing more of? I forget. Damn it. Um. Oh, yeah, I remember now. I feel like Prankster Encore should be more of a thing.
Okay, I hear what you're saying,
Maybe.
but I think in this format, because of all these busted abilities, everything's just throwing out attacks all the time.
You think there's less of a focus on setup and more just immediate power?
Yes. I mean, look, we
Yeah.
got like Dragon's Maw, Hadron Engine, Adapt. Everything's got adaptability. Like, when is anything clicking a status move? I mean, there are some exceptions, but there's Roaring Moon, which is immune to Prankster, being the main
Yeah,
setup.
obviously dark types. Yeah, yeah.
And then you've got Manaphy. But other than that, like, nothing looks like it's really setting up. Like DOS, Chien Pao, Iron Hands, even Iron Moth. Like, I don't think Iron Hands is swords dancing. I think it's just clicking attacks.
Interesting. Yeah.
I mean, we'll see, but I feel like generally, like when every Pokemon, I mean, like Chien Pao normally just liked to run Band. It didn't really run Swords Dance that often.
In a tier like this, in that case, I would be interested in how strong a bulky setup Pokemon could be. Something like something that could like maybe abuse Draining Kiss. Kind of like
Like a Screamtail.
well, no. Screamtail doesn't have the natural like special attack to do it. I feel like there's got to be some potential for like a bulky setup mon. Because if everything's relying on immediate power, then there's got to be some bulky setup mon that can like take 70 and then use like a stab healing move to like kill back and then heal up like 50 and then just keep going, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But that's just a very abstract vision.
I'm gonna check in and see if I'm getting anything from. No, nothing from the tour manager. What is going on, guys? Why have no games started?
This is so sad.
Like what? Like it's 5 minutes over.
No, Terra is not allowed in AAA. Oh, this is a 2.5 minute delay. Chat can answer that quicker than I can.
I'm telling chat to go for it so we can bypass the delay. Like, I'm confused.
Let's see. Actually, it'll stand out pretty much instantly in Smog Tours because it's a completely different format, huh?
Yeah. In the meantime, let's watch this Natdex monotype game. We got Dark versus Water.
Oh, no, never mind. We started. We got one.
Oh, we got okay. All right, here we go. And it's Cravian. This is probably going to be the most intense round one. And these teams look identical.
Well, I wouldn't say identical, but
Okay, but three of the same Pokemon.
Hey, that's to be expected. Let's see. So I've seen Deoxys Speed running, what, Sheer Force? That makes sense. I would expect a little bit more Sheer Force Life Orb, but I guess there's not too many Pokemon with the move pool to really abuse it.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what Volcarona used to do before it got the hammer.
Yeah, Quiver Dance is too strong, huh?
Yep.
That's the bulky setup I was talking about.
Well, I mean, it wasn't any bulkier than it was normally. It would just run LO Sheer Force, Bug Buzz, and Flamethrower and Fire Blast and stuff.
No, it's disgusting. Holy shit.
Yeah. Okay, wow. Oh, Psychic Surge. That makes sense. That makes sense. That honestly seems
Ooh.
super cool. That seems super cool.
Oh, so I'm gonna see a Focus Sash Poltegeist, or maybe it's White Herb Strength Sap. That could be interesting too.
Okay. Starting off calm. And just going for spikes. All right. Opting for hazards. Deoxys says no cheese. No expanding, no setup.
I'm actually interested to see if there's another Psychic Surge Pokemon in the back, because this is a lead Deoxys speed, and that makes sense. But what about, like, is your whole team going to be using Psychic Terrain? I expect that to be the case if you've led it. If you've used an ability slot for Psychic Surge here, you know? So
Okay,
I'm expecting there to be another setter somewhere.
what was that Tusk switch? Did you see that?
I
Like,
think they were just trying to scout out Expanding Force, maybe?
I
I'm not
guess, but
sure
like
why.
it has an attack, right? Like, anyway, though, I guess I'm confused why why not Corviknight? I guess Tusk took probably less. Maybe Corviknight's not leftovers.
Mm. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how the game develops from here. But there's only going to be like 1 or 2 turns of Psychic Terrain left for Cravian to use. So yeah, I'm hoping there's another Psychic Surge setter for a team built around Psychic Terrain. Or if it's not built around Psychic Terrain, I don't know. Maybe I just have the wrong idea about the whole team.
Mm-hmm.
I would expect to see Taunt as the last slot on Deoxys speed, but maybe that's not the case. Let's see. What did Corviknight run? They could be like Fluffy, or I guess it's not Intimidate, is it? Maybe not. Oh, it could be Volt Absorb. Yeah, could be Well
Yeah,
Baked Body.
what does let's check the VR. What's Corviknight doing in this format?
Could it be Prankster Defog? That would be really
It
sad.
really could be. That seems. I'm not seeing Corviknight on the VR, which is wild because I feel like it should be really
No,
good.
it's an A.
Oh, it's an A, of course. Okay, there. Oh yeah, no, I'm just bad. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that makes sense. But if it is
Or
Prankster, it's not going to be able to get
really?
the fog off.
Wait, really? Roaring Moon was your first response? That's weird. I was thinking Poltergeist would come out immediately. Okay, so I wonder why Roaring Moon was even attempted there.
Oh, you do not like to see the Swampert switching in. That's not a good sign.
So I'm guessing that's Assault Vest, and it's probably regen.
I mean, but no Terra is allowed, so why would a Poltergeist not have a Giga Drain in this format? It's not going to have Terra Blast.
It could be Shell Smash, Shadow Ball, Stored Power, Strength Sap.
Yeah, but
I
sap sets
guess.
usually run White Herb.
That's true. Yeah, this is probably Sash. Yeah. So then what's your coverage here? Actually, aren't
Yeah,
you
there you
walled by
go.
Roaring Moon to begin with?
Yeah, I don't really know why Swampert was the response. I'm pretty confused by how Professor Mush is playing this. Also, we've had only one game start. Where are the contestants?
I feel like yeah, I feel like I've changed my mind on Poltergeist. If it has no coverage for dark types, why is it being used?
I mean,
Yeah, this is
that
like
didn't do zero. That did damage. This might be the end.
that did damage, but
Oh,
like
it's what? It's cursed body? Come on. Oh no, it's almost any ability. What am I saying? I'm stupid. I was
no,
completely
it's gotta be
forgetting.
something else. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it's got to be maybe adaptability oh, you know what I think it is? I think it's dazzling. No, but that wouldn't make sense with psychic terrain, but it was only like 5-turn terrain, I think.
Okay, so if it doesn't have, so if we're thinking it's not another Psychic Surge setter, wait, so then why was it Psychic Terrain lead to begin with? I don't get it. Whatever. Maybe there's another ability that's better on Deoxys speed lead, but maybe Psychic Surge is good. Huh.
I mean, I think is dazzling. I think dazzling and Queenly Majesty are allowed, probably for balancing reasons. They're important.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems cool. Apparently,
Oh, no prankster
Cravian's
taunt.
saying side terrain is just so no prankster taunt.
That's cool, I guess. Yeah. I get
Yeah,
it.
no, that's smart. That does make sense. Okay, this is not. This is not a good response.
I don't see.
What are we doing,
I don't, I
Professor
don't know
Mush?
what's
What are
going
we
on.
doing?
I don't know what's going on. Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
This
Maybe
feels
maybe
bad.
it's no, but it's not almost any move. It's not going to have an encore here. Like, what is going on? What's happening?
I don't know, but yeah, I feel like we're seeing a slow motion car crash. I don't
Yeah.
think this is. I don't think this is going anywhere else except where it's going.
Yeah, this is pretty devastating.
Mm.
This is wow. Well, I'm excited to. Well, here's the good news: is that Cravian's team remains a surprise. So that's fun.
Very true. Very
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. Actually, I wonder why the Poltergeist is not running that Beads of Ruin. Maybe is Beads of Ruin banned? Let's check. No, doesn't look like
It is
it.
not.
So I feel like that would be pretty good.
Uh,
And-
I see the appeal of Dazzling or Queenly Majesty. I think
Oh,
that
for
makes
sure.
sense.
For sure. It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Okay, where
Is
are
there,
the other games? Guys, what are we doing?
is there any difference between Dazzling and Queenly Majesty? I don't think so, right? Yeah, it's the same ability. Okay.
Yeah. What the heck? Bruh.
Okay. Are
I-
we?
Like, I don't know what's going on. Is everybody like
They're all-
no showing?
They're all building their teams. All right. Are we gonna crack down?
Apparently the
Seems like
tour
a time
wasn't
limit?
supposed to be. Okay, I think the organizer forgot about daylight savings.
Oh, what's up?
That's not good.
Are we too early?
I think daylight savings time was not factored in. Which I guess I probably
Oh,
should have gone out of my way to
no.
notify.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
So, SRN. What are
We
we
have an
going to do?
opportunity to do something fun.
What are we going to do for 45 minutes?
It's a very good question. Very good question. Why don't we just should we just spoil what we're gonna get started on next week?
I mean, we could. Wow, that's disappointing. That's really annoying. I kind of have stuff to do today. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's not Eastern Standard Time. It changes, guys. I hate daylight savings time so much.
Yeah, me too.
Um,
Well then, let's see. Yeah, well, we can.
yeah, let's
see.
build.
Screw
Let's
it.
do it. Can you? It's a weird
Okay.
request, but can you send me the link to Showdown?
I mean,
I don't want to open a new tab because I don't know what's going to come up. Might be like my college homepage or whatever. Okay. There we go. So, the other thing we could do is just some like ladder climbing because I don't know if we have time to get into the whole thing.
I'm in the middle of doing my Roaring Moon Suspect Test Rex, but that's not something I can do in call.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I guess that's not off the table, but I'm almost there. I'm like maybe 4 or 5 battles away.
You can put the U in fraud. Anyway, I will say I recently did make a Mega Manectric team. That was really fun to play. Do you want to do some Mega Manectric?
Oh, I don't know Natdex though.
Oh, you don't need to. I don't know Natdex either.
Hey, wait a second. Maybe we should focus on tiers we know.
I mean, look, you're not going to know it unless you try it, but fine. I guess we can do SVOU. I'm so fatigued with SVOU.
Okay, actually, if that's the case, I've actually been trying to get familiar with Ubers because for World Cup purposes, You know I'm on the team Northeast, right?
I did not know
So,
that, but that's cool.
oh yeah. So I joined the U.S. Northeast team last year, and this year I don't think I'll be playing, but because we have a super fucking strong team, I'm not really the best player, good enough for the starting lineup. But I am still good enough to be on the team. So I was thinking, like, I wanted to try and support another tier besides just OU. So if I could learn Ubers, which is where the team seems to be weakest, that could be cool. So I've been laddering Ubers a little bit. And I mean, honestly, all I really know is just I've like taken a sample and tweaked it a little bit just so it's not completely obvious. But like, yeah, I was thinking of learning a little bit of Ubers. You can, does that sound okay?
Yeah, no, that does sound okay, but I think chat wants to see AAA. So it makes sense for us to do a little AAA experimentation
Oh,
before the tour.
oh, okay, all right. How about we try and wait? How, is there a AA ladder then?
There is,
Ooh,
yes.
wait, unofficial meta. I'm not seeing it actually.
I mean, at least it's a
On
format. Is there a ladder?
Oh,
I
oh, I
think
see
there
it.
ought to
No, no,
be.
I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it. Yeah, I see it. Almost any ability. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay. Okay.
cool. So we're gonna do some AA building, and let's just say when they do get online, which won't be that long. Like it maybe because they'll probably be online before, so they might be on like 20, 25 minutes. We'll get them going.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. I'm scared to see what Vanitas sent. Okay, just saying. You let people know to start their tour games right away, or like, let's say at forgot DST, so times got thrown off. Okay,
Oh,
with that,
hey, Pinka.
what?
You know what I just thought of?
What'd you just think of?
Multi-scale is legal. We could put multi-scale on something unexpected and get some interesting setup opportunities.
I mean, like we could, but wait, hold on. Is Raging
But
Bolt
what if
banned? Because I want to run Surge, Surfer, Rising Voltage, Raging Bolt. Let's see.
Raging Bolt is banned? Yeah.
Oh, come
However,
on.
that's not a bad train of thought. What?
I know.
Okay.
I know. It's pretty tragic. Yeah.
Okay,
Dang.
but hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me
Okay.
out, though.
I'm
Hear me
hearing
out.
you out.
Shell Smash plus multi-scale. We have potential there. Agreed?
No, no, no. I mean, well, okay, hold on.
What? Why not?
Well, let's look.
Right?
What like the best Shell Smash Pokemon is Poltegeist. Then we got Cloyster, which dies to special attacks, multi-scale or no.
I mean, Cloyster obviously is reliant on skill link, don't you think?
It is, yeah. I mean, what Torterra
Actually?
then? Like, how do you Minior?
No. Maybe Cloyster isn't as reliant on
Oh, dude, come on.
skill link as we're thinking.
You're
I
talking
guess
about running Cloyster in a tier where there's adaptability Goldengo on every team.
Yeah, man. Let's go. Ice Cold
Goldengo
Crash.
is on every team. It's like the S tier.
Yeah, we can hit that. Well, I don't see a problem.
I don't know, man. How about like look, Hadron Engine Sandy Shocks? How cool is that? Come on.
Pinka, is it just me or are you cutting out a little bit?
I don't know. I don't hear chat complaining, so I think it's just you.
Interesting. All right, we'll keep going and see if it's an issue. Let me think. Is there anything? guess Shell Smash just has a pretty poor distribution, huh?
Yep. So what does Screamtail run? Does it run like Specs Boom Bursts? Because that sounds really fun.
I've seen it run Scarf as well on the samples.
That's crazy that that does like actually works.
I mean, I get it. It's got some enough immediate power, you know? And it's got Trick as well for utility.
Yeah, no, that's true. Do you want to like what do we want to build around? I don't know. I'm not feeling the Shell Smash. Like we could do a rain team.
Yeah, that's a possibility. I'm just trying to think of some interesting ideas.
No, but I feel like with so much Desolate Land and Primordial Sea, probably rain is not a good idea.
At least not in its own like self-contained thing. Like Primordial Rain is fine, but yeah.
Well, but then it goes away when you switch out Primordial.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh
So it's
yeah,
probably
yeah. Okay.
its own self-contained thing. I'm thinking. I feel like Mold Breaker plus like something with extreme speed could be really cool, because you could like push through fluffy stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, I think the only extreme speed Pokemon, which is Dragonite, is banned.
Oh, is Dragonite banned?
I mean, like we can do Arcanine.
It is. There's Arcanine Hisui, I guess.
But that doesn't sound that good. I feel like it kind of needs Rockhead.
Because it has no setup. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ow! Oh, actually, Entei has Sacred Fire. That could be a pretty interesting physical attacker. Hold on.
Maybe.
Think about that. You're breaking through Fluffy with the fire weakness.
But like, you want to run Mold Breaker on this thing?
No Mold Breaker.
Okay, you're talking Desolate Land now.
I'm just talking Entei in general. I think is a really interesting idea because Fluffy isn't stopping Sacred Fire, and Sacred Fire is just a really strong move, you know?
Yeah, but like, is that better than a Desolate Land Ogerpon?
With the ability to spread burns, maybe.
But remember, there's a lot of like water stuff and like, you know, flash fire everywhere. Like Entei relies on fire stab so heavily. Hearthflame has other things to use. Like it can run Solar Blade, you know?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Shit. Damn.
Okay, I am cutting out apparently.
Oh, okay.
But I can't do anything about that, so. I mean, I guess we just proceed and hope my Wi-Fi does better.
Alas. Our options. Let's see. Huh. Is there anything... Is there any way that, like... I feel like I'm looking at these teams. If they don't have Pecharunt, they're all pretty weak to T-Spike, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
I feel like that's a cool angle.
You keep having normal ideas. Like, yes, T-Spikes sound good, but come on, like let's use like a.
Hey,
let's use something fun.
T-Spikes are fun. I was thinking of multi-skill Shell Smash.
T-Spikes are lame.
Normal idea?
T-Spikes are lame and nobody cares about them.
No, wrong. They are cool. Hold on. Is Dragon Ball banned?
I'm sure it is. Yeah.
Okay. Right. Let's see. So, hold on. I'm setting it to Gen 9 almost any ability. I'm still seeing Dragapult OU though.
Well, yeah, it just shows you the tiers because it doesn't have its own.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't have its own thing.
All right, let's see. What learns T-Spikes? What's our good setter here? Ooh.
All right, here's my idea. Okay, I say we pair Tinted Lens Specs Crown with Specs Screamtail for like just a special spam Breaking Core.
Sorry. You cut out as soon as you said Specs, the second mon. I heard
Okay,
Crown.
Specs Crown plus Specs Screamtail because they both struggle with steals, but Tinted Lens can kind of deal with that.
Okay. Yeah, that's not a bad starting spot. Let's do it. Ooh, is Kurum? Is Kurum banned? Yeah, they're all banned. Okay. Hey, why is
Okay.
Keldeo banned?
So also got some code from April, who apparently Entei is a thing in this tier, and it runs Boots Pixelate Extreme Speed.
Oh, that's really cool. Oh, Fire Fairy coverage? That's pretty cool. Okay, okay.
Yeah, so it runs like Sacred Fire, E Speed, Stone Edge, Wisp.
That's cool. That's pretty cool. I was just thinking though, the Queenly Majesty Shell Smash thing, that was pretty strong because you can't really I mean, honestly, that was misplayed. Like if they had just stayed in and like attacked instead of and just like to break the sash and then let Roaring Moon like tank the hit and kill, like whatever. But you know, it's fine. Queenly Majesty was pretty cool there.
Yeah,
Where is
so
Slowking Galar on the viability rate? I'm guessing it's not high.
probably not very good because it gets regen, and now everything gets regen, so I don't think
Everything
it's
has
even on
regen.
here.
Yeah, nice. Okay. I'm thinking. I like T Spikes, Pinka. I'm just
Okay, well,
let's that.
Tell you
guy.
what, I'm gonna build a team, and you can do whatever you can keep pondering and pontificating, writing a whole book about T Spikes and Poltegeist.
What
And
does
let's-
Gliscor do in this tier?
Gonna run a well-baked body Corviknight.
Oh, if it's fluffy. Wait. What's the point of running Gliscor without Roost, though, and Poison Heal? I don't know. It has Fluffy, but, like, without any recovery, it feels weird.
Actually, let's go Swampert here. Well, let's think about this. I think Swampert plus Corv sounds good here. That's kind
That
of
seems like a solid
regen
core.
core.
And you got a Fighting Resist with Screamtail already?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that seems solid. Do you have, I guess you want a Dark Resist next, right?
Yeah, we do want a Dark Resist. Probably Tusk.
I was just gonna say, it sounds like you need some Tusk action. And then you'd probably want some speed control in the end.
Yep. Or some priority would be good.
Yeah. Maybe a Scarfladios?
I mean, it doesn't have priority, but it is fast, so...
Yeah. I feel like there's not a lot of good priority, right? D-Knight's banned, King Gambit's bad, Raging Bolt is banned.
I mean, we could slap your Entei on here. Let's do it.
Guess, but
Let's let it, we got like 10 minutes to test this team. It's not going to be good. Let's do it.
all right.
And Tusk we can put on. We can go Rapid Spin Scrappy.
I guess Glamora isn't any good because Toxic Debris is banned, huh? Yeah. Oh well.
What do we want to run on this Tusk? Like bulk up, Rapid Spin, CC. Do we go like Heavy Slam for fairies? That sounds kind of funny.
I wasn't thinking about bulk up. Definitely not that.
Okay, I
was
mean, what do you want to
thinking
go
more
here?
like- I mean, probably just like your standard OU
Okay,
set,
hold on one
right?
second. We
Like,
got a request in chat to call Dr. Bognor.
Okay. Earthquake, Ice Spinner, Rapid Spin, Stealth Rock, though. No?
So let's see here. Okay, I've called. Hello.
Hello. Hello. So what is going on? I was just out with my family. I come back and everyone's panicking, and I'm like, okay, I'll
Oh, it's
save the
okay.
day.
A
But
little daylight savings time mishap, but we're entertaining the people. You know, we're building stuff.
Right.
So
okay, right. So what needs doing, and I will do it. What's the problem? Is it just the daylight savings thing,
oh,
and
that's it.
everything
Yeah,
else is fine?
everyone's here an hour
Right.
late, so no one's playing.
Yeah,
I mean, it's okay.
I think
we'll just
yeah.
do some ladder for a few minutes, and then it'll all be back. So I don't think there's anything you need to do.
Right, okay, because everyone was panicking in the helpers chat, so I'm sort of I've stepped in like, what am I doing?
No, it's okay. This kind of stuff happens. I should have let the tour organizers reminded them of daylight savings time.
Yeah, well, it did confuse me a little bit because you have been streaming an hour earlier for me lately. Mm-hmm. So I'm assuming that's what that is.
Yes, yeah. For me, it's the same time.
Okay. So I don't need to like log in or do anything. Everything should be fine. Like, do we have definite confirmation that everyone's going to be here on time, or?
Yeah. I mean, we don't have definite confirmation, but if they don't show up at the originally scheduled time, which is coming up soon, then they just get activity.
Right. I mean the tour organizers, like the helpers and stuff. Is everyone? Because I'm looking on here. Apparently, the people that said that we're going to run it aren't on yet.
Yeah, they'll probably be on when it actually begins. So I think we'll be okay.
If not, then ping me until I answer, and I will hop on the background and sort everything.
Okay. Thank you.
I want to let everyone else do it because I want to let go of the reins sort of thing, because I'm like, right, I've taught them how to do it, so now I want to let them do it completely. The last one that they did was I was sort of in the background still floating a little bit, but this one I just want to leave it to them entirely. So, but if needed, I can step in.
Okay. Much appreciated. All right.
That's all right. I just didn't know what to do, but yeah.
No
Get
problem.
back to
I'll
it.
get back on it with SRN. But guys, this is Dr. Bognor, your fearless Discord leader.
Hi guys.
You. All right.
I just had to try and step in, just in case anything was going wrong. But yeah, you get back to it and enjoy the stream, everyone.
Okay. See you. Hello, we're back.
Yo.
Okay. So, yeah, looking at this team, I think we want to just slap rocks on Tusk. SR, rapid spin, close combat, and we'll go headlong. I think that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
And what item do we want to run on this Tusk? Probably just boots.
Boots, leftovers, shit, anything's fine.
Hmm. Specs,
Are we going
okay.
fluffy or scrappy?
Scrappy.
If you're scrappy, then I guess headlong rush makes sense and like a more offensive spread.
Mm-hmm. And
Because,
on the pert, we got flip turn, knock, EQ, and what do you run on the last slot on these things?
for AV?
Yeah.
Question. What's the last attack for a Swampert?
I guess like you could throw on Stone Edge. Maybe Poison Jab is kind of nice. Does it get Aqua Jet? It doesn't get Aqua Jet.
Yeah, Stone Edge or Poison Jab sounds fine.
I'll go with Poison
Maybe
Jab.
Stone Edge.
I feel like P Jab might come in clutch.
Okay, yeah.
And we'll go max speed F on that. I think we want to go like minimum speed on this. Feels like one of those Pokemon.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool. Okay, so on Screamtail, we've got Boom Burst, we've got Trick, Flamethrower, right? And then what else? I mean,
Psychic Noise.
yeah, probably a good move. But I mean, we'll be clicking Boom Burst basically every time, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
And Crown, I got Tachyon, Psychic Noise, Volt Switch, and I guess Focus Blast. Although it pains me to use it. And then Corv, I'm feeling Helmet. Go like Iron Defense, U-Turn, Roost, Body Press seems fine.
Yeah.
I don't know what they run, but this seems decent. And I think we want to go min speed on this as well.
For the slow U-turn? Yeah, makes sense.
And then yeah, I think we're good. Otherwise, let's give it a go. Almost. Okay, great. All right.
Oh yeah. I'm just on SRN, so you can send me the.
Oh, you are limited to one of each ability. We have more than one pixelate. Okay, well, goodbye, Entei.
Farewell.
Well, hold on. How about we run like Galvanize?
Well, that's not really the same, is it? Fire electric coverage isn't that impressive.
I mean, it hits waters.
That's not really the point, though. You know.
I mean, it's not bad.
Nah, just drop Entei. Do
All
anything
right,
else.
fine. What are we doing? What are we doing for last? We need some speed, or we need...
Let's go Hadron and Scarf Latios. That sounds fun.
All right, I'll go with that.
Yeah.
We have Hadron Engine. We have nothing to take advantage of Hadron Engine, though. That sounds bad. Let's go Dragon's Maw.
Okay, that sounds fine, too. Yeah.
Okay, we'll go Draco, Dragon Pulse, Aura Sphere. Well, actually, no. Let's go Flip Turn, and then over Dragon Pulse, we can go Luster Purge. Yeah, okay. Let's roll with this. This seems good. Definitely sticks with the theme of the special spam. Okay.
I was thinking, what would be a good, like, to pair with the toxic spikes that I'm thinking, what would be a good sub-protect mon that could use pressure in this tier? Who
That's
is well positioned for
pretty
this?
devious.
Yeah. I'm thinking. I'm looking.
Okay. HF.
It's
We're in game 1 here. Also, you can find the game just with my name because I did not hide the game. So just do like user pink across. I don't want to invite you because I can't because I'm blocking PMs.
Aw.
Okay, I think
Alrighty.
Iron Crown lead here makes all the sense in the world. Yeah, it's a Mamo lead. Ain't no way it's Choice Scarf. Let's go for that Tachyon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
There it
wow,
goes.
just one killed it. Great stuff. Okay, it's an Ogre Pawn with... I feel like this has got to be just going to Corv. Okay.
I'm not sure I would even switch there, to be honest with you.
All right. I'm just going to U-turn because we've got well-baked body. Yep, there we go.
Easy.
And we can just go the Latios here. And
Oh,
we'll
so
just-
we don't have... Wait. Do we not have anyone with Fluffy? Or, like, any physical tanking ability?
No, we have nobody with Fluffy. Maybe we should go Fluffy Tusk.
I was thinking we went Fluffy Tusk and then, like, Impish with, like, Earthquake and the same set, basically.
I don't know about that. Running like a slow Tusk, then we can't really remove. But I guess hazards aren't that big.
No.
I can just go Corv again. I don't see what this thing's going to do. This is so sad. This is such a wash. Oh my god.
Well, we are at the bottom of every ladder. You know
Yeah,
how it
that's
is.
true, but geez. So here's what I want to know. Does Tachyon do more or does Boom Burst? Boom Burst does more. Holy.
Yeah, but just go Crown. I don't know.
This thing's strong.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that. That's amazing. Bro, Tots... Oh, it's Sash. No, but it did 0 still. Come on. I almost feel bad. Let's go for the 6-0.
Rude.
Yeah, a little
Oh.
bit.
He heard you disrespecting.
Okay, I'm
He's
gonna
about to
P-jab. If this is weakness policy, okay, it's not. Remember? I called it P-jab being clutch. Okay, that's got to be sheer force life orb. That did way too much.
Maybe.
It's got to be. And then we can just wrap the game up with this.
What is Auroraville's distribution?
Auroraville? Come on, dude.
What?
You gotta. What do you mean? What?
I'm
Wanna run
thinking of
snowboard-
the strong strategies. You
In
know what
a
I'm
tier
saying?
where there's like a desolate land thing on every team, you're saying you want to go with, like, no.
Actually, no, that's true. Yeah, it's way smarter to just set up reflect and light screen separately, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Never mind.
Okay, so we're gonna go with this FizzDef Fluffy Tusk,
Yeah.
and let's run enough speed for King Gambit. But otherwise, we can go with this nice fat like body press one.
I don't think King Gambit is like the relevant threat to speed tier.
No,
against,
it's
but, you know.
not, but it's
Okay.
still, it would hurt my soul to go with a Tusk slower than Gambit.
Yeah.
HF.
All right,
Okay.
so
And
what's
also,
the-
yeah, people
what's
will be
the
showing
speed
up for the
tier?
scheduled tour time soon.
Nice.
Honestly, thank God there are only 19 participants, because if this was a regular size tour, like, whew. Okay, and it looks like this team
Oh.
we're seeing really struggles with Scream, so I'm just gonna lead with that. Okay, good
Hold on,
start.
hold on. Zamazenta with light screen and reflect. I'm cooking.
They run that normally.
Yeah.
Like what?
Actually, maybe it's better to have a setter that can actually like have a clean pivot into something else.
Okay, immediately just kill a moon. Sure, good stuff. Okay, in comes the gold. I think this is why we have Pert. All right, going for a really ineffective T-wave. Let's just flip out of here. Okay, and we see the forfeit
goes.
immediately. Great stuff.
They flipped out of the game.
GG. Yep. Well, I mean, weak like flip turn, but okay. Let's get this, guys. Also, do your games. Like, if you're coming on now, do your games. Okay, I really like the look of just leading with Crown here. Yeah. It's like an OU interaction. I am shocked it didn't bring it down to its sash with the first one. But, well, what do you know? Okay, I don't think we can kill this thing, but we're going to click it anyway. Yeah, no, we can't. Okay, that's not good. Who knows what this could be?
Just go, just let someone go, and then you'll be fine. Just revenge kill with like.
Yeah, who do we let go, though?
Probably what's in front of you. Just this guy. It's fine.
Yeah, I think you're right. Oh, wave crash. I was gonna say, oh, that's great, but no,
Rockhead. Interesting.
that's not good.
Now, is our Latios slower than a +2?
Let's check.
No, we should be faster. Yeah, we're faster.
Yep, we are faster. Wow. That's
Actually, no.
No, because we're Dragon's Maw. Uh-oh.
Wait, Dragon's Maw doesn't have to do with speed, though.
But it means we don't have Levitate.
Oh my god. Oh,
We're so bad.
oh we're so bad. I didn't even register.
Worst
because
players
it's so
ever. Let's go into Corv and hope it hits us with a physical attack. It did, but wait, hold on. What? Oh, it's Magic Guard Life Orb, that's why. Okay. We are throwing. Let's let this thing go. Yeah, we are throwing. Okay, let's see if Tusk can live this. Oh, apparently Tusk actually confidently lives this. That's hilarious.
All right. Well, we threw, but that's okay.
Okay,
was
see,
a
look,
good
that was a critical hit. Wow. And we got it off the
Yeah.
spin, which is nice. Okay, cool. Okay, I feel like I should just
This
go...
game will be Chucky.
I think we just go Scream here.
Boom burst. Yeah.
Yeah. I think we can win this game still. Okay, I think that was... Doesn't this thing die? Like, why did you... Yeah, what? Terrible, nasty plot. Okay. Yeah, just go for it here. We outspeed with Latios, right? So
We should.
I'm just going to stay in and Boom Burst. Okay, fine. I
that's
think
fine.
we flip turn here and then go Pert.
Okay.
Okay, good. All right, and we can flip again. Okay, we eat a CC, but we're fine.
We just we Draco?
We could, but I'm worried about that boulder.
Okay, do you have Dragon Pulse?
No.
Oh. I feel like you should have Dragon Pulse for just, I don't know, consistent stab with Dragon Maw.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah. Maybe we get rid of Aura Sphere.
I think so.
Well, we don't have it now, so let's go for Draco.
Mm-hmm.
And we can go Pert here. All right,
Yep.
let's go
Hope it
for
doesn't-
knockoff. I think that's best.
Ah, just what?
Actually, no. Well, it might be Scarf. No, it's not Scarf, based on that damage.
Yeah. just
Actually,
what?
wait, no, it very well might be, because they run Sharpness. I'm knocking. Okay, it just blew us up with that. All right, time to see if Draco can do it. Looks like Calc says it's in our favor.
I think it can.
Okay, it doesn't because it's Sash, but we survive on 3 health. Hey, we got the win. Easy, easy, easy. No problem.
All right. After choking, nice.
Okay, we finally have our game.
Oh, finally. We ready to commentate?
Yep, ready to commentate. Okay, so Perugly is ugly versus 4 axes. Not 1 axe, not 2 axes, not 3 axes, but 4 axes.
Four. I'm definitely liking the team of 4 axes a little bit more than Barugly is ugly. What is this shit?
I agree. Perugly is ugly. This looks like a round 1 team.
All right. You know what? Maybe I'm hating on the 5 ghost weak, no ghost resist team. Maybe, but we'll see how far it goes. Okay. Off to a kind of a limp start.
Yeah, well, who knows? Maybe this
Oh,
team has lots of
okay.
purifying salt.
True, perhaps.
So that Cresselia took 0.
0. Like
I mean, but I don't think any special defense boosting abilities are allowed other than Ting Lu's thing.
yeah.
Okay, we see Hadron Engine Garchomp. That's pretty cool.
What? What electric move can Garchomp even use?
Well, hold on. Let's check Hadron. DT Hadron Engine.
And it boosts special attack, doesn't it?
Yeah? It might
Wait,
be a
so what's
special
the-
chomp. It might be a special chomp.
With it already showed Earthquake. What is this Chomp?
I don't know. Okay, that's... Oh
Makes
my
no
gosh.
sense.
Why is this Iron Crown so weak?
Yeah, it's not tinted lens, that's for sure.
Or is this like an Assault Vest Armor Rouge or something? Like what?
Well-
how did that do so little?
I don't know, but it's Psychic Surge Iron Crown. Maybe it's not invested. We're still waiting to see how the Psychic Terrain is going to be used and why it's Hadron Engine to remove the Psychic Terrain and yeah.
Okay,
I don't
well,
know.
we see... So sorry, the
Another
Crown
trick
set...
move?
What's funny is the Crown set Psychic Surge that the Armor Rouge is now taking advantage of. And I'm hoping... Is No Guard allowed?
Yeah.
Is No Guard banned or not? Or...
Oh, yo, No Guard is legal.
No Guard is legal. Okay, so that Hurricane... Because I was going to say, Hurricane and Sun is really risky, but I guess No Guard is legal.
No Guard is legal, huh? That makes me think. That gives me some fun ideas, yeah.
Okay. So Trick Room's up. You know what the sad thing is? This is looking really good for Perugly is ugly. Like not in the sense of winning the tournament, but in the sense of winning this game. You know, it's not looking so bad.
Real goofy stuff, huh?
So, okay, I mean, Trick Room is still up. Iron Hands does frequently run Assault Vest plus Regen, and this is definitely not one of those. Wow. Actually, it might be. The fact that it
No,
lived
it
that,
still might be.
yeah, that might
Yeah.
be.
I just don't understand why the terrain keeps flipping. How the team is supposed to take advantage.
Yeah, it's
of
like the
that.
Psychic Terrain team doesn't set Psychic Terrain. I mean, okay,
But it's also using it.
I don't really, yeah, I don't know what's going on. I really don't.
Like,
Maybe the
what's
Iron
the
Hands is
trick?
Surge Surfer.
I just don't get it. I don't get what I'm seeing, Pinka.
Yeah, no, I am confused, but okay, back in comes Cress. It looks like Four Axes has managed to kind of pull this game back a little bit. Managed to handle the Hatterene. Trick Room's gone. Let's see if Four Axes can kind of recalibrate. I think if I'm Four Axes here, I'm going into the probably Primordial Sea Wellspring and just throwing off, like saying no, nothing gets to come in.
Yeah.
Because this Iron Crown is like the weakest thing ever.
It is. I'm just wondering, what is the Trick Room abuser?
Actually, I don't know. Just staying in and tachyoning looks good. Sorry, like what'd you say?
What is the Trick Room abuser here supposed to be?
I think it's just Armarouge, Hoopa, and Diancie. Diancie got Meteor Beam this gen, so...
Yeah, but like, where's the Iron Hands? Where's the actual, like, Ursa Luna or something, you know?
Yeah, great questions. I mean, I will say credit to Perugly is Ugly. You probably get stuff like Adaptability Specs Hoopa with Shadow Ball that is a decent Trick Room abuser.
Yeah. I'm just not the Pokemon I was expecting or, hoping for with
Oh.
Okay. Why isn't this Hoopa Unbound? I guess I'll save for another day, but alright. I respect it.
Well, I guess you just want to spam Shadow Ball.
Yeah, but like your stats are so much worse. And like you have
I mean,
hyperspace
yeah,
too.
but you still have like 150 special attack. That's really not bad. I get what you mean though. But remember, when your stats are worse, your speed is also worse. Which is important for
80
Trick Room.
speed. 80 speed is bad enough. Like this is 70.
No, it's really not though.
Hoopa
80
doesn't
speed with minimum speed, you're still getting like outsped and under Trick Room by random walls. Hoopa, not so much.
Yeah, but like it's only a difference of 10 base speed, right?
Actually, you may be right, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Hoopa is 70, Hoopa Unbound is 80.
Apparently, no guard Zapdos with Hurricane and Zap Cannon is the thing. That sounds really good.
That's what I was thinking of. Like, who can use Zap Cannon? And yeah, Zapdos is probably the best one.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and Hurricane. That's got to be so hacksy. No wonder people are running Iron Hands, AV Regen Iron Hands. I'm going to go out on a limb and say Iron Hands cannot take this. Oh my gosh. It can.
It was AV. The thing is, if it doesn't kill here, no, I think it's still fine.
Let's check here. Someone in chat says this is what the meta would look like if Zama was banned. Fear mongering.
Zama's legal.
I think the joke is that if Zama were banned in OU, this is what the meta would look like. Just a bunch of things throwing attacks at each other.
Let's see here. I want to...
I find it really sad that the strongest move this Iron Hands had for Hoopa was Earthquake. And it's okay,
Yeah.
it's not Desolate Land. I mean,
Not
what's the
Primordial
rain thing? Yeah, it's not Primordial Sea.
Yeah, I mean, Ogerpon's ability to begin with isn't so... Oh, that killed.
Okay. And it looks like, yeah, that's going to do it. So that was probably a Sheer Force Life Orb one.
Yep. All right, well, I don't know what's stopping Iron Crown now.
I also
think
don't
it's
know what's
great.
stopping Iron Crown. It looks like nothing. So Yeah, honestly, this is probably the good ending. Realistically, looking at Perugly as Ugly's team, that should not advance to round two.
Yeah, sorry. I can't say the same about the other team either, to be honest. I feel like Hadron Engine, Garchomp, and I don't even. Some of these abilities just don't seem to mesh with each other.
No,
That's
I would
all I'm
agree.
saying. I don't really get what the team's going for, but you know, it's cool. Like, what's Ogerpon's natural ability again? It's what is it called?
Ogerpon's, it's called like Embody Aspect, I think.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, I don't
Oh
think
no,
we'll be.
no, no, no.
I don't think we'll be
Right.
seeing either of these players in a few rounds from now. To be honest,
Hopefully.
that was a little rough.
So right, it's the item that's the mask that gives you the 1.2 power boost, right?
That's correct. Yeah, the Wellspring Mask.
And you still hold that item in almost any ability.
Yes, that's correct.
So you get the power boost from the item, and Ogerpon gets the power boost from the rain that it's naturally setting. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Also,
strong.
before we continue talking about AA, we've got a break in between games, and Dr. Bognor is upset. So let's read out some of those messages. Turns out that it's more than just daylight savings confusion. Both managers haven't organized the tour how they were supposed to, and I'll be talking to them about it. And then goes on to say, I'll be hosting the next tour start to finish, and we'll be asking questions of those involved. This isn't what I wanted to happen when I trusted them to step in while I'm away. Ooh, someone's in trouble, it looks like. But
Oopsie daisy.
let it be known, although I very much appreciate Dr. Bognor's effort, let it also be known that I do still appreciate, even if the tour didn't go smoothly, people that volunteered and worked on it. Let's all remember that nobody is getting paid for this, other than I guess me, which is nice. But it is, yeah. We're mostly just, and for the record, I'm not like making bags of money. I think I make like maybe like a few hours stream.
You probably make like $5 max on a stream.
Yeah, no, I think I make a little more than that. I make like maybe like 10, I think I make like $10.
Actually, ignoring donations.
Yeah,
maybe 5.
true. Ignoring donations, I make like $10, which is, but anyway, yeah, mostly having a good time. But also, Dr. Bognor says, on a lighter note, me, my fiance, and my 7-year-old son are watching the stream. That's awesome. Hello, Dr. Bognor family. Thank you for joining.
Greetings, Junior Dr. Bognor.
So we've got a kid here, so let's try to keep it a little cleaner language today here. SRN.
Why are you looking at me? What do you mean? You
Anyway.
didn't have to say my name there.
So anyway, we've got our next game, though. We've got Swift Trim versus Cappy is the GOAT. We'll see if Cappy truly is the GOAT or if Cappy is out in round 1. Let's take a look. Or I guess this is round 2, technically.
Yeah. I was thinking, is the round 1 bracket updated? I'm not seeing it updated on challenge.
And it looks like Cappy has to use the bathroom really bad, so...
No, sick. All right. Shall we look at Cravion's game again? I was very, very captivated by that first one.
Yeah, actually, I'd rather watch that. So let's do that.
All right. We know what
looks
this
like we have
says.
another game starting between Wii U. So I'll get that open, but we won't look at that quite yet. We'll focus on Cravion.
Yeah.
And for continuity, I'll switch to Cravion's side. Let's just make sure I know who else it is. Okay, but yeah. So, all right off the bat, we see a taunt on the Garchomp, which makes sense. I think we've seen this Dio, and it is Sash, I believe, right?
Yeah, it's Psychic Surge, Sash. I'm just going to see Rocks and Spikes go up here, I'm assuming. An interesting Kilowattrel choice. Does Kilowattrel learn Zap Cannon?
I think probably. Let's think about it. Let's do that. Wattrel Zap Cannon. And no, it does
does
not.
In
So
that
I guess
case,
it's
I
just
will
clicking Specs
question-
Hurricane?
Yeah, but like, man, I feel like offensive Zapdos with no guard Zap Cannon will be a better electric flying type.
Oh yeah,
Than
but and also like the electric isn't doing that much for you. I mean, if you're
not clicking Zap Cannon.
yeah,
then
like if
yeah.
you're like, why not just run like I could see running like a no guard specs. What am I trying to say? Like a no guard specs Tornadus Therian could be cool.
Mm-hmm.
But
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't see the vision with this Kilowattrel. Like it's a Kilowattrel, bro. That's not good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, some smart playing here though by Jensen. It seems like Jensen knows what they're doing.
Mm.
Like
And
there's
they
a lot
have
of doubling.
Yeah, and they have a real team. Even though Kilowattrel, I would, on initial uneducated, perhaps team preview guesswork making, I think Kilowattrel is suboptimal, but maybe it's not. Maybe they got something cooked. Thunderous, by the way, also does not learn Zap Cannon. So I feel like Zapdos just kind of feels like the best electric flying offensive mon. And we see the spike go up. Okay,
All right.
good.
So yeah, hazards up. I mean, I'd say so far this game is going pretty much how Cravian wants it to go.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much agree, yeah.
Yeah, honestly, close combat looking really good here, but you do have to be worried about that Scream Tail. There is absolutely no fairy resist on Cravian's team, none to speak of. So, and there are many weaknesses. Oh my gosh. Honestly, if we see like an extreme speed pixelate Pokemon, that could be pretty bad.
Well, it's not going to be anything happening in this game, but in the next games, that could definitely be a concern for Cravian. Interesting.
Okay.
So
Oh, it's Primordial
Primordial-
Sea. So Thunder
But
Hurricane.
it's also
then.
boots.
Yeah.
That's not very offensive.
No,
I don't
like
think Kilowattrel's going to do much damage.
yeah, no, I feel like at that point you should run Zapped. Oh my gosh.
Oh no. Oh boy.
That's not good.
I'm not gonna lie though, I'm not sure this Hurricane would have even 2-hit KO'd because there's no boosting ability
No.
and there's no boosting item because it's boots. Kilowattrel's natural special attack is nothing to write home about. It's only 105. It's actually pretty shit.
Yeah.
And Roaring Moon, Roaring Moon has
Actually-
more SPDF than fucking
Actually, quick
Toxapex.
correction, SRN, its stats are pretty bad. Remember, got a child.
Yeah. Oops.
It's okay.
So anyway, this Roaring Moon, it's not looking good for Jensen.
No, it is
it's-
not.
It's actually looking really bad.
Correct. And this thing, you know what the crazy thing is? This Roaring Moon effectively does have a proto boost because it probably has Tough Claws.
It could be Tough Claws. I would also be interested if you have weakness policy, you could also have an ability like Prism Armor that where you take less damage from super effective moves. That could synergize really well with weakness policy.
Mm-hmm.
The next DD there is questionable. The Katao also questionable. Does this not have Earthquake?
Yeah, those two moves really made me question both of these players. Like,
That was a little weird.
that's super weird. Like, you can't Terra, so what was
maybe-
the read going for Kowtow?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really... Like, maybe Cravian doesn't have coverage to hit the King Gambit, which, you know, that's a team builder question, but maybe not a play question. And now from Jensen, does there no better move than Kowtow to hit a Roaring... No Iron Head? No Low Kick? That's both... I don't know. That was weird. I don't know what happened there. Lots of team building questions, lots of play questions. Okay, so it's Roost. All right.
Yeah,
So,
I guess this King Gambit maybe
Okay.
only has dark moves. Like, what?
which is really bad, but fine. Now that we're looking at Roaring Moon's set, it's DD and Roost. What are the other moves we're thinking of? If it doesn't have coverage to hit King Gambit, is it just stabs? Which I really don't.
I
Like,
mean,
I'm not a
Knock will
fan.
kill Moon here. if it's adaptability, Sword of Ruin, or Tough Claws.
Oh. Oh, what am I thinking? It's just acrobatics.
I don't think it's acrobatics. That would be a lot to count on with weakness policy.
Yeah, but like, I feel like that makes sense.
So I don't know if
I
Sucker kills here.
I roost for sure. This King Gambit has already shown it can't do much damage to you. Just roost until it gets juked out by Sucker.
I'm clicking knock right away.
I'm roosting a few times. Okay. Nope. That worked.
Okay, also Dr. Bognor's heading out, so you can be yourself again.
Hey man, swearing is just, it's fun. You just gotta do it in
It can be
moderation.
fun. It can be fun.
Yeah. So, this game looks over.
Yeah.
In case that was.
Shall we switch over, or do we want to see this carnage continue? I think we leave it.
I think we can. I'll leave it open just in case anything weird happens. But yeah, it's over.
Let's take a look at this Swift Rim versus.
Cappy's the goat. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. So okay, we start off with the Latios. Prim comes in on the Molt U-turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. A Dio without some ability goes for Nasty Plot. Okay, looks like Sheer Force. Oh, it was a Volt Absorb Primarina. That's devastating.
Oh, interesting. That's super cool. Nice.
That's rough. Okay, yeah, Molt going to go for Solar Beam. It does absolutely 0. This is a really fat Primarina.
Wow.
Looks like AV Volt Absorb. Wow.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. Okay, so it looks like Swift Rim knows what they're doing. Well, maybe not. Volt Absorb is kind of weird. We'll wait to see the rest of the game before I give any compliments.
No, it's not bad. It's not bad.
Oh, apparently the Roaring Moon was fluffy.
Fluffy, huh?
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, okay. I was thinking Prism Armor could be cool with weakness policy, but hey, yeah, fluffy. There you go.
Okay, we got the Hadron Engine Latios putting in work.
See, use Dragon Pulse.
Yep. No, you're right. Okay, Make It Rain going to blow up a Pecharunt.
Oh, I'm skipping turns. Sorry. Oops.
Scizor coming in on... Okay, going to knock off a Moltres, which is safe to do because it's not Flame Body anymore.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe it's even safe because the Caesar is Flash Fire. Who knows?
Yeah, I guess, does Flash Fire protect from Flame Body burns?
No. I don't think so.
Oh, but yeah, no, I know what you're saying, yeah. No, that could be cool. Okay. Goldango going to trick itself in Assault Vest. That's not what you want to do. Oh, I really don't know about sacking Latios there. I feel like Latios looked really good. But maybe the Swampert could just switch in forever.
Yeah.
Okay, can Scizor going for Iron Head there, so this is definitely not a Technician Scizor.
Well, might be a waste to use Technician Caesar anyway.
I mean, what else are you going to run on a Scizor, though?
That's a good question, huh?
I guess, like, Steelworker? Or that ability?
That's true. Steelworker is pretty cool, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like this game's going to be pretty
like
quickly cleaned up by Swift.
Tusk is just not going to be broken. Yeah, cool. Alright, did anything uneventful happen in Cravian's game?
Let's take a look. I think...
No.
No,
Roaring
yeah,
Moon
the
just
Roaring
got
Moon
4
swept
times.
as expected. We can take a look at... Wow, this tour is going really fast now.
How
Oh, we see a stall team. Wii U brought stall again, bro.
Whoa, okay. Did I lose to them in that SVOU game, or is that someone else?
Yeah, you lost to them, I think. Or it was either that or Charizard. I think it was Wii U.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, no, it was Wii U.
Now, let's see how stall works here.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I'm curious to see. I'm on turn. What turn am I on?
I'm on 40. Let's go
You're on
back
turn
to first.
40. Are we just going to skip ahead?
No. Let's go back to the first.
I'm watching this play out.
Yeah, of course. I'm starting from the first. Okay.
Let's get this one open.
The Mandibuzz got off the toxic before the taunt. Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah. How exactly did it do that?
Oh, it's Magikarp. It's Magikarp, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh, nice.
Interesting. Cool.
Magikarp
we still
Moon
have
sounds devious.
Got a Primordial Rain Zapdos.
I guess you probably
Deficient
run
for-
Magikarp Life Orb, I would think, but maybe not on this set. Seems like a bulkier one. Okay, here's what concerns me about this matchup. It looks like there's Testosterone has no way of breaking Wii U's team at all.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me too. And T-spikes are up, so that's not good either.
Yeah, I'm thinking this is not going to be a very interesting game. I'm going to skip ahead here. Yeah, it looks like this is just a slow dismantling by Wii U.
Nothing we're not used to.
Nope. We've seen this many a time. We watched it happen for an entire tour once. Oh, according to Jensen, the Kingambit in that other game was actually tinted lens,
Oh,
which is pretty
interesting.
cool. Okay, so I go to Lord Waniel, and I immediately see Mono Poison and a Swords Dance Overquill. So, and it gets immediately flinched by a Chien Pao. Classic.
Real interesting stuff. All right, yeah, I don't think this cell is being broken, so I'm just gonna click off.
I think that's a
All
good
right.
game.
Yeah, that's good.
Guys, we've gotta build for stall. Come on. I swear, like every tournament, the person somebody comes with a stall team and just wipes you guys all off the map. I mean, like it's not how we do things here.
Who are we watching next?
I'm in Oliveira versus Lord Waniel.
Got
Watching this Mono Poison throwdown.
Oh boy. The Corviknight got toxic.
Oh, yes, it did. That's sick, actually.
Yeah.
Corrosion is a really cool ability.
Yeah. Alright, let me actually come back to the first turn.
Especially when Poison Heal and Good as Gold are banned. That's a really cool ability.
Ooh, the Overkill is Earth Eater. That's super cool.
You're a little ahead of me.
I'm on turn 2.
Oh.
It revealed it was Earth Eater on turn 1.
Oh, you're right. No, I'm just not paying attention. Yeah. Yeah, that is really cool. I guess, yeah, Mono Poison team with a bunch of Earth Eaters kind of is good in this format. You know, like Earth Eater Alolan Muck, that sounds kind of brutal.
Yeah, as long as it's not passive.
Yeah, this looks like it's going decently for Waniel here. Funny how the Pex is still Regenerator. Classic Toxapex. Or actually, maybe it healed in its Prankster.
Some things never change. Oh, and the Clodsire is Corrosion Toxic. That's how it got off. Okay, nice.
Yep.
Nice.
But something to note, you only get one ability per team, so that's the only Corrosion Pokemon. This is like a weirdly stally game.
It's actually going pretty well for Wendell, but yeah. Mono Poison does tend to be defensive.
Yeah, that's true.
That's how it usually goes.
But yeah, no, you're right. I mean, it's looking like, oh, but that's a big knockoff. That's definitely a big knockoff.
Which one?
For Oliveira there, knock. The Pex is knocked, so Chien Pao is now looking better.
Which turn are you on?
I'm on, that was turn 27 that happened. I'm now on turn 29.
Okay, okay. I'm just watching on my own as well on turn 25. Yeah, turn 27. Yeah, removing the helmet, that helps.
But I don't, here's the problem. I don't really see how Lord Waniel is going to win this game.
He's kind of just waiting, running out Roos out of Corv, chipping Swampert down, pressuring its regen.
Mm-hmm.
It's waiting. Just hoping that Chiam Pao doesn't break through Pex, basically.
Yeah, which is a fair hope, but I mean, it's actually, it's getting, okay, so it is not regen packs. It's probably Prankster.
Oh, interesting.
This is kind of a boring game.
Yeah. Oh, I see Prankster Haze is cool, though. I really
Yeah.
like that.
Prankster Haze is kind of cool. That's, yeah, so I just, the Prankster Toxic, Prankster, they probably just run like full status, maybe one attack. But Pex has 3 recovers left. So this Qian Pao is looking scarier and scarier, and I'm pretty sure it is
Ooh.
choice banned.
The Glamora just revealed Levitate. That's cool.
That is pretty cool. Makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, and the Okidogi Scarf. Interesting. Oh, Scarf Sword of Ruin. Ooh, okay. So there's a win con here. Oh, there goes the Clodsire.
Okay, you're definitely ahead of where I am.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
but
on
the
turn-
Qian Pao died. Yeah, that's huge.
I'm on turn 49, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
We'll both catch up eventually.
Yeah, that's
the
cool.
Petulant makes
Scarf Sword of Ruin Okidogi, definitely pretty cool.
The Petulant makes its first appearance.
Yep,
I
and
guess
it's
that's to be
clicking Malignant
expected.
Chain on a Pex. Not a great start, to be honest.
Versus the Mono Poison team, it is clicking.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, but no, Corv is at 2 roosts, so it's not going to last forever.
I don't think Oliveira can break it. I
Yeah.
don't think it's gonna happen.
I agree. Oh my gosh, that Prim did so much with that Weather Ball. That specs for sure.
54. Goddamn.
And
man.
remember, Toxapex has 1 recover left. That's gone. And this Pex has no regen either. So this Pex is done healing. It cannot heal anymore.
Oh boy.
This
But at
is
the same
actually a pretty
time,
intense endgame.
I don't think the Primarina can break the team faster than.
And we're finally caught up as well.
Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like Lord Waniel has it with the Okidogi in the end.
I don't think so. I'm
Because-
giving this one to, well, here's the question. I mean, this is so
The
tough.
only offensive pressure Oliveira has is with Primarina, and that's getting off 1 more attack at most.
I don't agree with that statement because you're forgetting about Swampert.
Swampert, true, but the damage it can do is limited to like flip turning the Glamora.
But once it flip
Yeah,
turns the Glamora,
well,
I mean, it can Earthquake, which 2 shots Mach,
Yeah,
and
that's
obviously
true.
kills Okidogi. So, I mean, look at this game. Like, it's looking pretty good.
Okay, yeah, no. Now I feel like.
You see the vision?
Yeah. Yeah, Swampert might pull it out, just with regen.
And Corv has 2 more roosts, which it can mess around with. And as long as you preserve Pecharon to deal with Okidogi, I don't really see... And Levitate on Glamora and Earth Eater on Overquill, is there any ground ability left to help Alolan Mach?
Grassy terrain, lol.
It doesn't have that. I feel like the
Yeah,
Mach's
yeah.
probably going to be... I feel like the Muck's probably going to be regen, like regen AV.
Maybe.
It seems to me like every team ought to have a regen Pokemon.
Yeah, it's too strong of an ability not to use, yeah.
Yeah.
At the same time, you can only have one of them, though.
And this knock is doing
No regen
0.
cores.
Yeah, no, I like regen spam and AAA would be so toxic.
Oh man, it's probably just for the best that we can't do that.
When we
here.
see Drain Punch, so the pert doesn't even have to deal with hazards coming in.
Ooh.
Yeah,
So,
that's kind of rough.
Defog. Yeah. All right.
That Drain Punch doing
No.
15, I think this Corv is fluffy.
More than likely.
Yeah, and it's
No,
going to
no,
be
we saw
U-turn
intimidate.
there.
Saw intimidate. It's intimidate.
Oh, it's
core.
Intimidate? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, right. That seems kind of bad. Like, why would you run Intimidate when there's Fluffy?
Because you can stack
Is that a thing?
intimidate.
Okay, they do run Intimidate, so I guess I'm just not seeing the vision.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess there are a lot of non-contact moves, so that seems fair.
And I'm guessing there's not too much Defiant or anything.
Okay, well, down goes the Swampert, but it's Prim time, yeah.
It's gonna just collect one. I don't think.
No,
the
well,
Lone
as I
Wolf
said,
dies.
I predict this is regen Alolan Muck with AV. So I don't actually think this will be a problem. I was correct.
Oh wow.
Or at least, I mean, maybe I wasn't correct, but I'm correct about the AV for sure. I think Oliveira completely threw by sacking. I think Oliveira completely threw by sacking there. Sacking. What am I trying to say? The
Swampert?
the Swampert. Yeah. So it's now a game of can Pecharunt beat this Alolan Muck? Oh, it's okay. It's not AV. But that's no more of those. So can Hex do it? Yeah, parting. Oh, it's Prankster.
Oh no! What are you doing?
Okay. Oh, does it not have Recover? No, it has Recover. What are you doing?
Wait,
Oh, that's
what?
not. That doesn't work, does it? No, you lose.
That doesn't work.
Yeah.
You lose.
Okay, so it didn't have any attacks other than Malignant Chain. So that's going to be a...
Because you die first.
Yeah. Okay, well, good stuff to Lord Waniel. That was pretty intense. Let's take a look at Crayola versus 4 Axes.
Again, down to the wire.
We see a Spidops. That's not good.
Hold on. Let me find this game. Ryola.
Okay. It was a Memento Spidops. It went for Prankster Webs into Prankster Memento. And now we've got probably a no-guard Zapdos. Okay, Desolate Land, Iron Moth coming in as Iron Hands gets confused. That's good luck. Fiery Dance, but that does almost nothing. Oh, but that would have clicked Earthquake there. That was really bad luck for 4 Axes to get that confusion. That was really bad luck. And it looks like Iron Moth is now just going to full team sweep. I mean, what do you do here? No way Iron Hands can take this hit, right?
Lived.
Oh my
It lived.
gosh. Iron Hands, you are a monster.
Iron Hands.
That's amazing. That is amazing. And here's like the worst Iron Crown in the world. I gotta say, people were asking in chat, they're like, the Iron Crown did no damage, and it took a bunch of damage. So how is this Iron Crown both frail and weak? Like, where did the EVs go? That's what I want to know. Okay, so it looks like kind of a prediction mind game involving Iron Hands here, but I don't think you have enough special defense. I don't think this is sustainable.
Yeah.
Unless you keep predicting the Zap Cannon every time.
It's not gonna happen.
Yeah. I mean, it's happening so far. Oh, it has Roost. Yeah, no, this is not good. You can maybe stall out the... I don't understand the U-turn. I feel like you should just stay in with Zapdos there.
Yeah, you had nothing to lose. Just say,
No.
but okay, whatever. Maybe he can end the game quicker in a different way. We'll see.
Okay, that Shadow Ball is definitely not adaptability. Did not do much at all.
Ooh. See a Psyshock. Cool.
Okay. Yeah, that's going to be good there. Yeah, this is looking like a win for Cryolla. I think the honestly the Iron Moth hacks was huge this game.
Mm.
Like that confusion. That confusion plus the hit when it would have earthquaked was huge. Because Iron Hands being low was a major factor in this game.
Yeah, for sure. I was zap cannon again here. Nah, I guess that's fine.
Okay, yeah, Corp
You can
taking
just-
way too much. That Zama's probably like, oh, it's Sword of Ruin. Okay.
Yeah, Sword of Ruin. Could be banded, maybe.
Yeah, I think it is. Given how much it did to that Corp, it's gotta be, right? Okay, Mold Breaker Meow just going to get obliterated immediately.
Oh. What are we doing here? We're losing the plot. What are we doing? Why are we staying in clicking Stone Edge? Oh boy.
Yeah, okay.
This Iron Hands is just the complete goat for carrying this. Oh my god!
I don't know why you don't Ice Punch there. I don't understand. Okay, we finally
Wow.
see the Hurricane reads happening.
No, it's too little, too late.
You think the Iron Hands is just going to hard like wall at this point?
Oh, sorry, I skipped ahead.
Stone Edge, what? I guess a read.
Yeah.
Kind of an interesting drain punch there. Okay, oh, Iron Hands gets confused again. Poor thing. Do we see the read? Do we see the EQ read? We do, and the Zapdos goes down. Amazing. I think, yeah, I think 4 Axes wins. Yeah, because that's banded. Oh my god, that did over half. But Moltres hits the Hurricane, probably no guard. I feel like that was thrown by Cryolla.
It likely was. Anyway, Lord Wayneal plus 4 axes. Want to watch?
Let's do it.
All right. Mono Poison. Ooh, I wonder. Did 4 axes scout ahead? Does he know? Barb Barrage. And the poison.
Yeah. Okay.
It's leftover. That's right. Oh, that's right. This is the weird team. I forgot. This is Hadron Engine, Psychic Surge, Crown.
Yeah, so I think the Garchomp is just using Hadron Engine here, kind of like a Torkoal would use Sun, like just to get it up. But I feel like you could probably do better than that.
There's no one to use it, so like, what's the point?
Yeah, no, I don't really fully get it. I really don't think you want this Crown poison, this Hands, excuse me, poison. But at the same time, maybe there's not much you can realistically do to avoid it. But I don't know why you wouldn't go into Corviknight as a transition Pokemon.
I am predicting Lord Wayneal to win.
I would agree, yeah. Honestly, just like Corrosion, a Toxic Claude looks like it kind of farms here.
And there's just a bunch of... There's no T-Spec absorption either.
Yep.
I just don't... I'm not confident in this Iron Crown to, like, really do anything.
This Iron Crown, I don't get it. It's like invested in nothing somehow.
This just forgot EVs.
No, I actually do wonder if 4 Axes forgot EVs.
Oh, man.
Okay, I will say we have watched both these teams play, so let's watch something a little different.
All right. What do you have in mind?
We can see if there are any still going. Okay, so that ended. Apparently, Screamtail farmed Swift Trim.
How about
So
Pipswick and Jethan?
that sounds good. Let's take a look. We've got a Meloetta, which is really interesting. So
Interesting, yeah.
and we see Icicle Spear Mamo. I'm guessing that's Technician loaded dice. Because Technician also gives it the Ice Shard boost.
Ooh, that's pretty cool, yeah.
Maybe even Trailblaze as well.
Let me actually
restart the
start from
music
turn
here.
1.
So we see a Manaphy for the first time in this tournament.
Uh-huh.
And it's just going to click U-turn. That's kind of disappointing.
Oh, it's not the cool set.
No, it's just probably a boring regen pivot.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Knockoff doing 29. Is that Fluffy? Or is that just Petrunt's natural blood? I don't know. Hmm. That's sort of Ruin, but Tusk still took us. That's probably Fluffy Tusk.
Hmm.
I feel like... You know what I feel like, Pinko?
What do you feel like?
I feel like there's not enough Iron Defense Body Press, Sama.
I think that
Pipsqueak's
set
team.
is inconsistent and deserves its low usage.
But look at Pipsqueak's team. Not a single farmed.
I'm not
Farmed.
arguing that Pipsqueak's team is good. I'm arguing that ID Zama is inconsistent.
I think ID Zama is good. And I think you're hating.
I understand your opinion, and I disagree with it.
No,
ID Zama has become less and less popular in OU, and probably in every other format it exists because it's not that good. That Stone Edge did a lot of damage. Is this sort
that
of ruin?
was a lot. Yeah.
It is sort of
It
ruin.
is.
Okay.
Oh shit, that's cool.
Yeah, that did
Okay.
quite a bit. Okay, Corv down. So we're seeing some life out of
some
Pipsqueak. So far, the fat teams have been destroying the offensive teams. But
Yeah, no lie. Oh boy. Yeah, I wonder what like I still think Zama is really good in obviously. But I feel like ID usage has definitely fallen off ever since Petrunt got popular.
yeah, I mean, there are just so many ways to deal with ID that all became popular. Okay,
Like true.
so let's see if this Mamo, because this is Fluffy Tusk, but it's probably defensive. Icicle Spear, not contact, will get right through that Fluffy. So this Icicle Spear here is probably going to do quite a bit of damage to something, unless Manaphy just comes in again. And it looks like that's
Well,
what
the thing is,
Jethin was predicting.
good mid ground. Yeah, the thing is, you can't assume that your Mammo is going to be faster than Tusk either. Like, you never know. That does look like AV regen damage, yeah. I would probably just roost here, but that's fine. Yeah, that works. Didn't know that was a roll that could kill, so that's cool. Let's see. Time to just U-turn into something else or switch or... Oh yeah, never mind. Your Petron ate this shit for breakfast. If it's Prankster Parting Shot, it cannot pivot here. So,
Correct.
ooh, the taunt. Really cool, really cool. So, that makes me think, is this like a Magic Guard set from Roaring Moon then? Maybe?
Yeah, well, it's U-turn, taunt, knock, so probably Roost is the last, and it's just kind of like a bulkier set. But we'll see. Okay, there's the poison, and yes, it is indeed Magic Guard.
Magic Guard. There it is. I like that. I like that. That's a cool set.
You know what
always
else
love
is
to
pretty
see some
cool
Magic
is
Guard taunt.
Magic Guard plus Steel Beam.
Oh. I don't think that combination works.
Pretty sure it does.
Oh, Magic Guard Belly Jump doesn't work. So, would Magic Guard Steel Beam?
I think Steel Beam does, because that's like not the main point of the move.
Interesting. Okay. If it works, then shit, that's hype.
I think it works.
But like,
I think it works.
the sad thing is though, Make It Rain is so broken that I'm honestly not sure Steel Beam is even worth it.
That's true. Like, what are you going to run? The Life Orb Treads? Yeah. Great switch by Pipsqueak. The weirdest read ever. Oh my gosh. Jethin getting bailed there. Looks like this Garchomp is adamant.
That's crazy.
And apparently Jethin misclicked. Guys, click the right buttons. It's not that hard.
Pinka is disappointed.
Okay. Why did you switch? Oh, I guess it was choice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Zapdos has got to be
Cool.
choiced.
I really want to see what this Meloetta does. Please, show me what you do before you die.
Yeah, no, I want to see too, but I think we're just going to see what King Gambit does instead, unfortunately.
uh,
Yeah, because the Zamazenta is, you know, it's not IDEF, so it's just going to get farmed by Tusk Corv, and the Zapdos probably can't deal with Moon plus Gambit plus Corv being choiced and all.
oh my god.
I think it's just about to be the King Gambit show.
Pinka.
Yeah,
Serene Grace is legal.
yeah.
We can cook here.
Like
I'm just
like
saying.
what do you mean?
Serene Grace is legal in almost any ability.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's something really devious we could do.
Oh, for sure. Okay, King Gambit gets sacked. I don't know about that one. I really do not know about that one.
Wait. Yeah.
Oh, Meloetta died immediately. Come on.
No!
I was so excited.
You had a Zamazenta at full health!
Actually, no, hold on. Like, Banded Sword of Ruin Close Combat will light something up here. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna light up everything. I don't know why. Whatever. Alright, it's fine. I guess you stay in to make sure nothing happens to your win con. Alright, I get it.
Well, hold on, though. Here's the good news. It's looking like... Oh, never mind. I was about to say it's looking like... Well, depending on the Zapdos set, it's still looking good for Jethin, so we might get to see what the Alomomola does later. Although I feel like I recall Pipsqueak being a fairly strong contender in the past. But it seems like the team is really bad. Like, no fighting resist and 2 weaknesses is really bad.
Yeah, not a fan.
Okay, let's see. Zapdos versus Moon. Moment of truth.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Meloetta lives to see another day.
I was not expecting that Hurricane to kill.
Okay, Gnome versus Niesser is done. Cravian versus Gnome. We can take a look at that. This is a really wacky team.
I'm checking in on Lord Waniel versus 4 Axes. It's actually a lot closer than I thought.
Okay, let's check up on that then before we continue.
In fact,
I'll skip ahead.
I actually think 4 Axes is ahead.
Wow.
Like really.
Looks
ahead.
like those spikes are doing what they need to do.
I'm impressed.
I'm still wondering what is the regen
Yeah.
Pokemon on Lord Waniel's team, if not Alolan Muk?
I think it is Alolan Muk.
It didn't have regen, remember, last game?
It didn't?
No regen.
I thought it did. Oh.
Maybe I remember wrong, but I don't think it does.
Well, weird. But either way, it's really not looking good. I feel like Ogerpon gets a kill here.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to S.
Oh.
That seems greedy and unnecessary.
That's greedy. I didn't like that. That was super risky too.
Yeah, that's just not necessary.
And you're toxic too. Like you're gonna be forced out by Okadogi anyway. No, I didn't.
Okay, apparently Steel Beam, Mind Blown, and Chloroblast are not coded as recoil. Vanitas asking me to check DMs, please. I'm not going to do that, Vanitas. I know you're kind of a troll. Say it in chat. Say it in chat, and if the authorities will do to you what they will. I'm not going to be the one to put that on stream.
Let's see here. I'm just waiting for this Ogerpon action. Where is the bracket right now? Has this challenge been updated?
Yeah, let's take a look.
I don't think the bracket has been updated at all.
No, it has not been updated at all.
All
That's
right,
not
well,
good.
Oh well, I guess we'll just watch games and see what happens.
I'm gonna check in on Cravian versus Gnome. We got a cheesy Jawlock Moon.
That's really goofy.
Gnome's team looks honestly god awful. What I do like about Regieleki in this format is can't it run like
Cravian. Oh shit! I just saw the end result. Okay.
Can't Regieleki run Refrigerate?
Yeah,
With, like Refrigerate with Terra Blast, right? Or does that not work?
No, I think it would work.
That's really cool. That's really, really cool.
Yeah.
But I guess that wouldn't be
could
that good
actually-
with Swampert running around everywhere.
Yeah, that's the thing. And there's no like grass thingy, so yeah. All right, I'll watch it from the beginning. I'm surprised of the results, but yeah. Let's see what happens. Ooh, interesting.
Okay, looks like there's this Iron Leaves that's just banging its head against the wall that is Roaring Moon. Cravian not going for Dragon Dances for some reason, just opting to spam Roost for seemingly no reason and just wait till they get critical hit. Not really loving how Cravian is managing this Iron Leaves at all. I don't understand one bit why they just kept going for Roost. Like, do you not want more Dragon Dances? Why not? Okay, going into the Polty on the Ice Shard, but that Icicle Spear is going to take Poltegeist right out of the game. Okay,
Yeah,
Icicle
that
Crash.
was weird.
Just going to... Okay, Qianpao blows up Swampert without a care in the world. Okay, first impression, Slitherwing just going to do it. Okay, it looks like... is that a Pixelate Extreme Speed or a Refrigerate Extreme Speed? I'm thinking probably Refrigerate.
Probably refrigerate.
Even with
yeah.
Fluffy, it ought to be doing more than that. Yeah, it's looking... Okay, first impression here...
Oh my god.
Will do a lot, but... Oh, whoa.
It killed?
Why did that kill?
Why did that kill? Yo, is it Mold Breaker Slitherwing?
I guess it might be. Actually, that makes sense, because you'd get past...
Fluffy and Queenly.
Yeah, you get
Hefty.
past Fluffy and... That... Oh, wow.
That's sick.
I
really like
love
that.
this physical Refrigerate Regieleki. That's so cool, too.
No, but I love Mold Breaker First Impression. Oh, that's
Yeah.
so anti-cheese. Oh, that's so cool.
Slitherwing Stan SRN is liking the Slitherwing. Is anybody surprised?
No one is surprised. Hey, shut up.
Okay. And let's check
checking
in back on 4 axes. Yeah.
Yep.
So, okay, the Ogerpon just kills the Glamora with the Horn Leech, but in comes the Okie Dokie. Will 4 axes know about this thing being Choice
nope.
Scarf? No, they did not.
It appears not. I think Moltres can still close things out, though.
So
I think the spikes alone. put
what's
in too much
hilarious
work.
to me is that nobody is managing this tournament. So, like, I actually don't know who's facing who.
Yeah.
All things
That's cool.
considered, this tournament's going well, but there are a lot of things that are making it go a little messy. Okay, so it is Regen Muck. It is Regen Muck.
Oh, and he finds out about the Earth Eater on turn 43. Interesting. Oh, that Drain Punch ain't gonna do it. Alright, can we handle this Overquill? Do we have the
This would be a
offensive
tragic
pressure?
way to lose. Because you know what else is funny? Normally I'd say, oh, Iron Crown can do it, but this is the most fraudulent Iron Crown ever. Like, it never. This Iron Crown has actually never.
damage.
It has never outsped anything. It has never killed anything. It has like seriously. You put this on Route 1, it's gonna have trouble.
Iron Crown has been pulling no bitches and making no paper. It's really just... It's got nothing. I think the one kill it has to its name is Diancie with that junk cutter.
Yeah. It had to have a 4-time, and honestly, it probably barely killed. I don't remember the roll, but
No. It was it was all right. It was like 70. Let's chill.
That's still
But
not that good for 4
it's
times.
not. It's really not. The thing is now, I don't know if this overkill can be stopped. If it is slower than Moltres, then Moltres can win. It really depends on how much speed the Moltres has invested. If it's max speed, Moltres can pull it out, I think. But
If this is a
I'm not
fluffy
sure.
Corviknight, it can handle it. Oh, but it's not ID.
It's not ID, I don't think.
Yeah.
Well, I have seen Iron Defense Braver before, but I don't think AAA would go to that level of desperation or degeneracy.
Okay. Brave Bird's gonna come up. So here's the other question. If I think it really comes down to whether the Moltres outspeeds. What's funny is both of these Pokemon should outspeed an Overquill, but one of them's the fraudulent Iron Crown.
And the other, I don't know. Oh my god. Can this crown do anything? Please, Lord, please.
Is the crown the ultimate fraud? Let's find out.
Oh no.
Yes, Moldbreaker does announce itself, for someone asking in chat.
Yeah.
You'll never be caught off guard by Moldbreaker unless you're bad.
Kind
Or you're just impatient and don't read chat, like me. Hey. Anyway. Alright, let's see. Moltres, lock in, buddy. It can also probably live this hit, right?
Yeah.
I think it probably can. Yeah.
Yeah.
But will the Okie Dokie be able to just close combat its way through this?
Knock. Ooh, I think it will. Uh-oh.
Let's see.
Uh-oh.
Maybe it's defensively invested, because we sure as heck know it's not speed and special attack.
It was Scarf all along!
Oh my god.
What?
The crown finally did something.
It did something. It did something.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well now we know what the crown is, but like oh my
All right.
gosh. Is it like Scarf defensive? Like oh, dude. What is this?
I'm just gonna close the challenge tab if it's not getting updated. Anyway, let's see.
Yeah, so I don't know who's playing next, and I don't know if the people playing know who's playing next, is the problem.
That's funny. Let's go to the announcements page. Do we see new matchups? No? Last new matchups I saw were at 10-10. So then, let's see. Are there any other games going on? Elysian Soul and Wii U. Yeah. Is that still going? It is, I think. Actually. Oh,
Yeah,
we're
let's
like
check up on
138 turns deep. Oh, this is still 6v6. Oh, this must be what's holding up the bracket then.
Okay, it's time to make. You know what? It's one of my favorite things to do is judge. That's probably what we're about to do here. Does anybody have an advantage in this game? Do you think?
Let's see.
It's looking like Wii U's pretty ahead, honestly. Look at the PP.
Blissey has not even revealed a recovery move.
Yeah, and look, like the most. Oh yeah, no, it's looking good for Wii U.
I would just call it here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is a leftover Zamazenta, the Roaring Moon. Just none of these Pokemon are breaking.
Yeah. Good stuff to Wii U.
Let's move on. Yeah. We're holding up the bracket. Okay. Let's go.
Yep.
I honestly am not confident anyone can break stall here today.
Me neither. Okay, so it looks like we are on to top 4. So it's going to be...
Nice.
Well, actually, hold on. So it's going to be Wii U versus Pedro and Mom and Gross versus Jet. Well, I don't know who that is, but I guess we'll see in chat when people start playing AAA.
Yep. All right, back to team building AAA then. Ha ha ha.
I mean, games will probably start in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, so we can team build
Oh,
for
just
2
yeah.
minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry
Yeah,
about it.
I don't know. I really like the idea of pixelate and refrigerate Lecky.
That I'm not so sold on pixelate, but refrigerate, I'm with you. Hmm. I think extreme speed with those abilities is cool too. Really cool. Let's see. I'm just thinking, what would be like a good sub protect mon?
You just want to run
With
pressure,
pre-
don't you?
I just want to see pressure be useful and good. I'm always on the lookout for underrated techs, you know?
If Wii U if Wii U makes it to grand finals, I'm gonna make it a best of one. I'm not watching 3 stall games.
I think you have that privilege, yeah.
Yeah, no. I mean, like, look, I got a life to live,
We all got stuff to do.
and that life does not involve watching Wii U play a best of 3. It just doesn't. Okay, here we go. Let's check out Gnome versus. I really want to watch this game.
Jeth and Ten and no.
Let's do this.
Let's go. Please, Meloetta, do something, please. Actually, sorry, I'm a Slitherwing stan. Let's go.
No, I'm rooting for Gnome. Gnome's team looks so cool.
I'm also a Slitherwing stan.
The thing to note is Mamoswine is the only thing for Lecky to get past. If you're a Lecky user, you're happy to see Mamo. And it's not thick fat, remember that. So it will be doing neutral damage with extreme speed.
I'm thinking the leaves is just sharpness, don't you?
I think you're probably right. Based on how much it did, yeah, probably just LO sharpness with, like Psycho Cut, Sacred Sword, Leaf Blade.
Oh, not Psycho Cut. It has another move, doesn't it?
I mean, it has Psy Blade, but is that sharp? Is that a cutting move?
Yeah, I think so.
Psy Blade?
There's no way it's not. Yeah, it's a slicing move.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah, no, that's really cool.
So you have Sacred Sword, Psy Blade, and Leaf Blade. That's really all you need.
So despite how down in the dumps this Swampert looks, it's actually kind of doing okay. Like as a regen pert, you don't really like it here though, because that Zapdos is looking pretty scary now.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's the plan against that. I guess Mamo can.
I feel like if I'm Gnome here, I'm going Lecky and I'm going for that extreme speed, starting to try to hit that Mamo. Okay, looks like opting instead to go with the Icicle Spear route.
That's not bad. There's no ice resist.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of whether or not we can actually damage the Corv. Once we get through the Corv, you can get through everything else. So what do we think this Mammo is? Was it
It's loaded dice technician for sure.
Loaded dice technician?
Yeah, nothing else makes sense.
That is a set that I like, for sure.
Yeah, I think I saw AIM make a video on it recently. Is that a thing in the viability ranking? Like, is Mamo a thing? Let's see. I don't see Mamo here anywhere. No, it is. Yeah, Mamo is a thing. It's C rank apparently. Oh wow. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
The Iron Leaf is going to get absolutely blown up by Zama.
That's not good. I feel like Gnome doesn't have many fighting resist now. Or
No, I mean,
I guess did not to begin with.
yeah. Yeah, 2 not so real resists and no immunities. I feel like given how many Zama Zento with Sword of Ruin I'm seeing, I feel like you really should be running a ghost type.
Yeah, at the very least. A ghost type or maybe a quad resist would suffice, but like a scream tail.
Okay, so potentially a hero coming to save the day here. What is this Roaring Moon going to do? Roaring Moon in AAA seems like it has so much up its sleeve. I never know what it's about to pull.
Magic Guard. Oh, we saw one fluffy DD weakness policy. That was pretty cool.
Jaw.
Oh boy, that's right.
But it's not
Oh,
Prankster Petcheron, so
it's
it
not
escapes.
Prankster though. Oh, interesting.
This is such a cheesy team, Gnomes. Oh yeah, and there's the Zama. I think we know how this game is going.
Yeah, I actually think the Slitherwing is not going to make it out today. You hate to see it.
I gotta say, viewership is not great. It's not great. I think like it's not terrible. But it's like half what it typically is. I think people are not necessarily loving almost any ability.
That's okay.
Yeah,
The viewers, the Discord voted for AAA, right?
that's correct.
Yeah,
It was a
we gotta
close
do
one. It was close between this and Hazardless OU.
Oh, that's an interesting thought.
Yeah, apparently people didn't want to do Hazardless OU because they thought it would just be a bunch of fat Pokemon.
That is true. I think that's true.
I don't know. I think because we think about it though, all the breakers wouldn't have to worry about hazards.
That's true, but like, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, well, I guess we won't see. Oh, maybe we'll see later. Who knows?
Yeah, this is I don't know what's happening with Wii U. Okay, it started. I'll open that, but we'll wait for this to wrap up first. Here's the problem. See, here's my problem. Jethin 10 does not have a way to break stall that I can see.
Maybe the Mammoth has some magic up its sleeve.
I mean, maybe the Mamo, but if the Mamo can't break stall, which I don't think it can, then Jethin's going to lose to Wii U in finals. Or hold on, wait. This is top 4, so whoever wins goes into finals, right? Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. Foraxis, I'm counting on you to beat Wii U, but Foraxis has no breaker.
There's an SD water pond, but I don't think it's good enough.
We're so screwed. It's so over.
Wait, I just saw the Corviknight was Flame Body.
Sorry, what?
4-axis Corviknight is Flame Body.
Bro, what? Why? What got flame bodied?
The Roaring Moon. That's
Oh my
so
god.
funny.
Okay, well.
That's
Alright,
funny as fuck.
I'm gonna finish watching Gnome get packed up, and then I'll come over and check out that game. Hey, once again, the Meloetta got killed without doing anything.
No! Come on!
Maybe, okay, hold up. Maybe Meloetta's the ultimate stall breaker, and we'll see it do something in finals.
Relic Song, Psychic Noise, knockoff, close combat. Let's fucking go. Let's do it. Come on. Come on, Meloetta. Come on. You got this shit.
Okay. Slither just going for the U-turn. Okay, well, yeah, no, I mean, hold on. How much PP does Zama have left? Oh, it has 4 close combats. That's enough. Yeah, that's enough.
It is so over.
No, actually, hold on. There's one way. If you go Slithering here, you eat a CC, and then you can first impression.
Eat a CC is generous. Wow.
Yeah, that took a lot more than I thought it would.
82 is crazy.
Is this Tinted Lens?
Yeah.
No, it's Sword of Ruin.
No, I thought it was...
Yeah, no, it's Sword of Ruin. Okay, so... You just, yeah, I mean, first impression here into Mamoswine killing everything. If Jethin leaves in Zama here, that'd be a throw. Okay, yeah, no. Jethin played it correctly.
Yeah, sick U-turn, but it's not going to matter. Oh, man. Oh, man. It happens.
I mean, okay, maybe if Mamo... Okay, here's... All right. I see the vision, all right? So... okay. All right, here's what you do, right? The Mamo kills the Pecharunt here. Then the Zama comes in. You sack Slitherwing. And then, Jethin, fearing Mamo comes back in, right? And Jethin fears the super double triple crit Ice Shard and switches as the Mamo then goes for a sub on the Zapdos. Or the Mamo protects several times and stalls out close combats.
That might be actually more likely, yeah.
Yeah, that's not doing enough damage.
Yeah, we can wrap this up.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's that first impression actually killed, which is kind of wild.
Wow, that's impressive. Holy shit.
Yeah, that might be
Maybe it's lens.
that might be tinted lens. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's banded too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Makes sense. Okay, well
Okay.
there we go. Now let's
Yeah,
take a
I
look
don't
at this
think,
game.
I think Wii U's gonna win the whole thing.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah. I wonder if Wii U has removal though.
I mean, there's a Corviknight and a Mandibuzz, so I feel like probably.
Yeah. I mean, it would make sense, right?
Yep, it would.
But at the same time, I feel there is a lot of not boots.
You know, I've got a Magneto statics Magneto, or what is it called? Electromagnetic. That's what I was looking for. I got an electromagnetic physics exam I need to study for. So that's which compared to watching a best of 3 with Wii U, honestly, is not sounding so bad.
Yeah. I just finished a really big clinical cardiac exam last week, and then had some more practicals. Just wrapped up all of that, and I have one more exam this Monday, and then I get a spring break, which is really looking forward to that.
That's like the latest spring break ever, but that's good.
It's not a real spring break either, because they have an exam on Monday, and then they're giving us lectures on Tuesday, but they're just online. You don't need to be in person. So hey, here's 8 hours of lectures. Have a fun break.
Well, that's medical school for you, I guess.
Yeah, I really only get 3 days off, and then the weekends. That's about it.
So, are you having a good time watching 4 Axes get dismantled? At least they're playing.
I'm about
quickly.
ready. I'm kind of ready to move back to the team building phase, if you know what I mean.
I mean, look, there's one active game. I feel like we should watch it. You got to remember, we are commentating this tournament. That's technically what our job is today.
What do we commentate, Pinka? What do we commentate?
I mean,
tell me what.
Look, here's the commentary. Ready? We use farming 4 Axes. 4 Axes didn't bring a breaker. And maybe the Wellspring could have done something, but there's no removal and T-Spikes are up. There's the commentary.
Well, there's Defog Corv.
Is there Defog Corv? I don't think it has Defog. Oh, no, it does.
No, it's revealed Defog. The only issue is that it's not Pressure Corv, which means you have more T-Spikes than Defogs, so T-Spikes will stay up in the end. So, essentially, you do lose to T-Spikes at the end of the day. Ogerpon, honestly, I feel like you hurry up and get poisoned now, because I did see it was Swords Dance Hornleech. You would rather take regular poison than badly poison, if that's the case,
Yeah, but you're not in a rush to do that. You'll have plenty of time to defog and get it one hazard, one T-Spike later, so.
Yeah, that's true.
It's no rush. Alright, how many roosts the Corv at? Corv's at 6 roosts. God.
6? It's already gone to 6.
Someone's gotta someone's gotta give Wii U some sleeping pills the night before the tournament.
No. No, no, no. We're clean competitors here. We win fair, square, and honest. All right. We
Yeah,
gotta beat
I mean, look, I'm
the
not.
Pinka. The Pinka community needs to just pull up and beat Stall.
They
Learn to
really
beat
do. They
Stall.
really do. Like, I've got like 3 videos on it, and
Now, hey, my excuse was that I didn't really prep for that tour, but I just brought my Sun team and just called it a day. But hey, what's your excuse?
that's what I'm. The other thing is your Heatran Sun. It beat most stall. It just
It
not
did.
that stall.
Just not Lycozar. Yeah.
Yeah. So I get it. Like if you bring a lot of breakers and then it just turns out to be bad, like turned out to be the stall you can't handle, I get it. But this is like, what am I watching? Come on now.
There's just nothing. You're not even trying. I'm thinking. Pink, I'm thinking.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking that the best sub protect mon to pair with T spikes might just be Deoxys Speed for almost any ability. Actually, no, Chien-Pao might be better. I like Chien-Pao actually. Yeah.
Subtect pressure Chien-Pao.
Hell yeah.
Why?
Oh, I'm liking this. Oh yeah. Because
sounds terrible.
that sounds like vision. Pinka, vision. You hear me?
I hear the words you're saying. I don't
Thanks.
hear.
That's all.
I don't hear the vision.
Oh, you know what actually would be better? Because I feel like with a sub protect Pokemon, it's really important to have good speed, right? So you get up a sub early, but it's also important to have a good coverage with just 2 moves.
Yeah.
And that's the part I'm kind of stuck on, right? What 2 moves is good enough to like crack the whole tier, but also on a Pokemon that's fast enough and has like a decent enough natural power? Because Kyurem, while it might not have the speed, you got that broken freeze dry earth power coverage that just makes it work.
That's true.
And it makes everything else just like you can pull it off. So I'm thinking.
So you think Crunch Icicle Crash is the answer? That could be so.
Maybe Darkrai is banned. Dragapult is banned. Yeah. Huh. Who else could possibly?
This game is
be a
putting
good
me to sleep.
candidate?
I'm about to start reading. Like I've been reading this book. It's pretty good. It's like about this. I forget who the author is, but it's the series about this family that's in debt. It's a fantasy, so it's set in a magical world, and this family has this like ship that's alive, but they're in deep debt, so they need to like make a lot of trades really fast. And the fun thing is like all the characters kind of suck. Like nobody's just good. Like they're sympathetic, but they all have pretty significant issues, which is cool. Also, the Roaring Moon got burned again. So, if anybody cared. How many roosts is the Corvat? It's at 3. Cool. This is guys, like, come on. Like, it's almost any ability. Everything's got Sword of Ruin. How are you not beating a stall team? I refuse to believe it's... Oh. Did you just see that?
Oh, last turn? Hold on.
Corviknight just took 93 from a flamethrower from this Garchomp.
Oh, word? What
Oh,
the
but it's double defog. Oh. The Mandibuzz has defog too.
Oh, sick. Okay.
Oh.
All right.
I mean, the
well,
Corviknight's chipped, so, like, maybe something happens here, but...
Why is the Chomp Hadron Engine? I still don't know.
I could not begin to tell you why it's Hadron Engine.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it has Flamethrower, so there's that. Okay, Peck's taking a Hurricane, but no, it has
more.
Pranks to recover, so...
Yeah. Man.
I mean,
I feel
recovers
like
are getting PP stalled.
I feel
Okay,
like you just
apparently I
have
was
to.
behind somehow. Apparently they were playing pretty fast. I skipped
Yeah,
ahead.
I'm on turn 93.
Yeah, I'm there now too. Okay, Ogre Pawn in.
Oh,
All
but it's
right, we
slow
see
and
the
boring.
SD. Moon U-turns, right? And Core of
It's
yeah, it's
over.
just going to be another U-turn.
It's
Yep.
over. Yeah. You're just too slow.
Okay, this was a complete wash.
Yeah. It's not even close.
This is just how it goes every time. We tried it, we do some cool, funny format, and Wii U comes and claps everybody with stall.
Yep. Oh well.
Yeah.
Can't be mad. They're playing by the
No,
same
no,
rules.
they're playing well. I'm not mad at Wii U. I'm mad at everybody else.
Everyone else.
That
Yep.
Boom Burst just did 36. That's crazy.
Yeah. Iron Hands. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
But not good enough.
Not good. Yeah, not nearly enough, but pretty good.
So let's roll it back a little bit and just think. What kind of stall breaker are we thinking of hypothetically that would get the job done here, or like even a combination of Pokemon?
Okay. I think the Specs Crown we had earlier would be good. Now, honestly, our team would get farmed, but if we had Psyshock on Crown, then that would have probably done it.
We would.
No, but it's AV Moon with regen, so that would have actually probably stopped it. You know, something funny in
Honestly,
chat. As
your
I started
power-
talking about the
Is
book,
Hattering legal?
Think Lewis says, Pinkacross always said not to read. Not to... Get it? Because mid-ground plays?
Yeah, I get.
Oh,
That's
jeez. Yeah, it's pretty silly.
That's a good one.
Oh, yes, I want to say Live Ship Traders by Robin Hobb. Correct. That's what I was talking about.
The series?
Yeah, that's what it's called. Live Ship Traders.
Got it. That's cool.
Okay, well, finals. With Wii U,
Finals indeed.
it will be BO1,
New.
asked as asked. Okay, great. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
I mean, I don't know if chat wants to see this, but based on viewership, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like everyone's gonna be okay with the BO1.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much. What's our viewership numbers? I feel like
We're at
yeah,
123. Normally, we're like 250 on Saturday streams when we just do like building and battling. I mean, the tours generally get lower viewers, but not this much lower.
Oh well.
But hey, guys, next week, SRN will be returning. And we will be doing, well, probably, assuming medical school stuff doesn't happen.
Oh man, you just roboted out a little bit there.
Oh, I roboted out. I was saying next week SRN is returning, and we're going to be building Hisui and Gudra.
Oh no, I hope it's not just me.
Am I still glitching?
With spikes.
Can you hear me?
I heard you just say Hisui and Gudra. The past 10 seconds before that were pretty rough though.
Okay, am I back now?
Yes.
Okay. I was announcing that you'll be back next week for some Hisuian Gudra.
Woohoo! I sure will.
It's gonna be fun. Knockoff buff was huge.
Yeah.
Or at least we expect
Yeah,
it's
indeed.
huge. We'll find out if it was huge next Saturday.
We have many things to find out next Saturday. Let's see. All right.
Let's get
I'm
this
ready
game
for
going.
Wii
What
U
is going
versus,
on?
Whoever, Jethin, I think, right?
Yeah, let's get this show on the road. We'll finally see. I think Meloetta has done nothing but die every single game.
I'm so sad about that.
This is, I think, the
I'm
first
disconnecting a
time
lot
we've
of
seen a Pokemon get to like grand finals without ever clicking a move. All right, here we go.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Pinka, I just... Maybe Mamoswine can do it, but I don't know.
Actually,
don't know.
Mamo does look really good here.
If Mamo can break through Corv, that's the big question.
I think it can. I
If
believe
it
it
can do
does.
that.
Corviknight doesn't have any ability to help other than Thick Fat, which it's probably not going to be.
So there's a chance. There's a chance Mamo can break through this team.
Yep. Okay, leading with it. I
Don't
think
play
is...
it greedy, though. Don't play it greedy.
Yeah, because this
Jethin,
thing
you
is
gotta
not.
switch
It's
out.
going to get two shot by Boom Burst and not going to kill. So you definitely don't want to take the trade with Screamtail. You want to.
Do not take the trade.
You want a GTFO here, is what you want to do.
Rule number 1 of beating stall is to protect your stall breakers. Do not use them recklessly. No, Jethin, no. No, do not use them recklessly. No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, we're throwing right away. And yeah, I don't know what to say. Jethin, you deserve to lose. What?
The win con is at half at turn 1.
Okay, hold on. That was a good stealth rock, but still, like, what are we doing?
That was good. You're relying on 5 hits to even get the kill now. And he just stayed in and went for it. Oh my god.
Oh, you can't make this up.
He's gonna. Okay.
Well,
okay. At least
yeah,
we.
well,
Okay.
Okay, so
That was really.
This is so.
This
bad.
is still salvageable.
Yeah,
but
I don't
that
think
was
it
a bad.
is. I don't think it's salvageable.
I mean, the Mamoswine is still alive. So.
I mean, it's
you know.
alive, but it's dying to like every hit now. So.
Yeah, but as long as you position perfectly, you can still win.
Yeah. Okay. I guess
Perfect.
in theory, there's a way.
I'm grasping at straws here. You have to understand, okay?
You ready to see Meloetta get sacked immediately again?
I'll say it.
Okay, if this
Keep
thing-
her away from the Roaring Moon.
If this thing pulls out a wild charge here, that could be seriously clutch.
It's not coming.
No, it's not.
You
Is it?
you need to double back into Zapdos here. All right, whatever.
Okay. Or just click CC into a prankster packs. Why don't you? I mean, that's.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I get it. Is it fine? Is it fine? I don't think it's fine.
Pinka, how long did my innocence last?
No. You got to go Zapdos there. You got to make things happen. Sorry, what'd you say, SRN?
How long did my innocence last?
What innocence are you talking about?
You know, I feel like I've become a snide asshole somewhere along the way during this tournament, but I forget where.
It probably lasted
I
till
had a
like 5
feeling-
minutes in.
I had a feeling it was pretty early on. Yeah, you know, maybe it's just something about me. Maybe it's me, Pinka.
I don't think so. I blame the players.
Yeah, that's true. We can't always just blame the players. You made me this way. You made me the asshole.
Yeah.
You made me the asshole is exactly what an asshole would say.
You're the problem. It's you. All right.
Oh,
Okay.
hey, the Meloette has knockoff? Okay.
I had no
that's
idea
something.
it got that.
Yeah, it has knockoff.
Okay.
I'm hoping it has Relic Song too. Like, um, hmm. I don't think there's any hazards besides rocks. And but the thing is, you can actually kind of keep rocks up because like neither Corviknight nor Mandibuss can actually safely switch into Icicle Spear. Yeah, but you need to keep rocks off of your own side though. That's the thing. Man, I feel like people keep clicking defog with Corv and stuff, but you actually need
Well, no,
pressure to be a
that was good
def-
there because that got rid of the rocks, and you can just absorb T
Yeah, no,
spikes.
that was good. Yeah, no, that was good. That was good. Now you're just parting shot, and then you probably gotta go Zapdos, no? Because we know
ASRN
this isn't toxic.
got a funny comment in chat. Is the Mamoswine's health half full or half empty?
In a matchup like this, it's half empty.
That is absolutely correct. But that was a pretty good toxic on Moon. So, I mean, if you look, Zapdos is now well positioned, and the only thing that can handle it is Blissey, which does invite in the Mamo. Now, you've got to absorb T-Spikes here, but this is actually kind of a workable position for Jethin. When I say workable, I mean you might see like a little bit of stress from Wii U, not like a win. That ship is pretty much sailed. But
Yeah.
what's Screamtail at? It's at like it can switch in on Mamo now.
Yeah,
But it does
definitely.
outspeed. Mamo does outspeed. It's a slow Screamtail.
Which is so important. Oh my god. If Mamo was slower, I would have like quit the call. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that would have been pretty funny. Just instantly SRN rage quits, leaves the call.
I would have come back sooner.
Oh, it's back at full. Okay, well,
That's
okay.
not great.
No, it's not.
And we're just gonna. It can literally just stay in here.
It's
and
all
keep
it's
getting
doing
rocks
is
up.
gaining leftovers. That's all
Yep,
it's doing.
You can't stop rocks. This is why you actually need pressure on your defoggers, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, I feel like this is why you
It's an
don't
adult.
leave your Mamo in turn one.
Well,
Like,
I
you
think
don't let
we
your
spent
main
enough time
breaker
on
take
that.
over half its health turn one for no reason.
Yeah. We all. I mean, you know, maybe one video teaching your player base how to break stall isn't enough, and we need
I have
a lot
three.
more
I
videos.
have 3 videos on how to break stall. How many
So
more
maybe-
videos do we need?
Pinka, maybe 3 videos on how to break stall is less important than 5 tours on how to lose to stall. Have you ever thought about that? Maybe
I
we
don't know.
just need to show more tours of your player base losing to stall to motivate them.
Okay, I will say this is not a problem specifically of my player base. I guarantee you put Wii U in any YouTuber's viewer tournament, this exact same thing would happen.
That is true. I think
I'm just the
Wii
guy
U
with the
would
misfortune of having Wii U be in my Discord. All right.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
No,
Yeah.
you're right. Okay, what's the Pex at?
Yeah.
Did it ever heal up? It did heal up. Great.
No, we're not cooking.
Okay, hold up. The moon is chipped. You can now. Okay, I
U-turn?
think Ice Shard can kill
Mamo?
Moon here. It's time to go Mamo, and it's time to go
Mamo.
for the read. And I think you click. Earthquake here. Okay, let's do it. Let's see what you got.
Earthquake.
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 On the Pex.
Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Ooh, nice.
Okay, well played by
Got
Wii
us.
U. Yep.
You got us. Well, you still have another opportunities.
Yeah.
Don't give up now.
You know what would be even better and give even more opportunities?
If you had the Mammoth Swine at full health.
Correct. That's exactly what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
Yeah, me too. Like, who would have thought? All right, going to Malignant, parting shot. Just do the thing. The chainer. I feel like... You know what I'm thinking, Pinka?
What are you thinking?
I think Deoxys Speed is the answer. Sub, Protect, Knock Off, Psychic Noise.
That sounds
about
pretty
that.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Now,
good
is
U-turn.
the coverage? The coverage, of course. No bueno. However, 2 moves that make progress no matter what.
Okay,
I
we
like
bring
that.
in Zap. Why are we close combating?
Yeah, I mean, you know, yeah, it is what it is. That's the best move you got, I suppose. Okay, hold on. Can we make something happen with this Meloetta? Please.
No, we can't.
Please do something.
The Meloetta
Lord.
is a pivot set. It's never breaking anything or doing anything.
Lord, please, no. No.
Yep, U-turn. Yeah.
It's a psychic type. Why is it a psychic move? Break the... Come on. Give me anything.
All right, I'm clicking Big Thunder here.
Yes?
Come on. No,
Oh.
dude.
Oh.
The Pex was
You coulda-
staying in.
All right. You recover, you parting shot, you bring Zapdos back in, you try again. That's all good. We got all day here on the Pink Cross YouTube channel. All day. We're gonna end up being here for 3 hours after all, huh?
Yep,
Yeah.
maybe more.
Damn. This is so sad. Let's see.
Yeah, this is pretty rough.
It's a bloodbath. So, nah.
Okay,
Man.
it's Corv's gonna. You got to switch in Zapdos here, right?
Nope. There's the Zamazenta Heavy Slam. Not bad.
Yeah, you got to switch in Zapdos here, and then you got to. Yeah, okay,
that's up.
good.
There we go. Yeah.
Okay, and now you've
On
got
the
to
board,
U-turn.
Now you turn. Yeah. You turn on the Blissey probably, or the Roaring Moon. No, probably Blissey.
Thunder, fine, I guess. Okay, paralyze, fine.
Oh! I didn't realize it's regen Roaring Moon.
Yeah.
Okay, that didn't click for me.
Why did you switch? Why did you switch?
Why didn't you U-turn?
That's what
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
this isn't a bad position.
No, but like
yeah,
U-turn
why
is
didn't you-
damage, and you
Yeah.
outsped because it was paralyzed. Like, what are we
That was
doing?
weird.
What are we doing?
You have to go in the core of, but like this thing is keeping up rocks either way.
Why?
So you
I
actually-
just I don't get it. I just don't get it. Why are we playing this way, guys? Come on.
Yeah.
Oh my
Um,
God.
I feel like, yeah, you're just wasting defogs and wasting health on Corp. You have to recognize that you can't actually keep rocks off in a straight. You have to force Screamtail out some other way.
What I'm wondering is how rocks ever came down in the first place.
Came down.
Yeah, because at one point rocks were up, and then they got like, did Wii U just give up on keeping up rocks? Because if I were Wii U, I would be bringing in Screamtail every single time Corv came in and setting rocks up again.
That's true. Yeah, I guess they just fuck around a bit. I don't know.
Okay, well.
Let's see here. Speed tiers.
Okay, we're at the point where we're switching in Zamazenta on Screamtail. Things are going great. Somebody in chat says beautiful
Where's that
pivots from
R,
Jethin.
huh?
No. No, they are not.
No. No, I wouldn't say that. That's not really.
There's nothing beautiful about what's happening this game. This was a
Yeah,
this was
not
this was a travesty from beginning to end.
Yep.
And
Not
and
really a
and make
fan
no
of,
mistake, the end is here.
Oh my god.
A knock on Screamtail
Oh.
would be big, but I think Wii U is too good to let that happen. Yep.
Oh.
It did
So
have
the
Side
Oxus
Shock, it just
Beacon-
didn't click it on the Toxapex.
Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Oh my god. Damn it.
Oh, the Zapdos' choice. That's why it didn't click U-turn on the moon.
Oh right.
I think it's Scarf.
It was in Scarf?
Yeah.
That's right, That's really bad.
Yeah. Yeah, that is
That's really bad for us.
That's really yeah. You don't want to see that. Oh jeez.
No, this is actually awful. I think we're so cooked.
Okay, you got to go into Mamo here.
Mamo.
I don't think Mamo has
Mamo.
enough entries to actually do this, but like No!
Okay.
No.
All
No.
right.
No.
Sure.
Why?
We can lose. Yep. Just
Why?
throw away your close combat.
Why?
That's okay too. You got the prankster to cover. We're just gonna sit here and use it up. Yep. Alrighty. Cool. All right.
SRN, tell me why.
That's some. You know, I'm telling you, we need to. We just.
Does
we just need
Jeppin
more
not know that
footage.
Mamoswine is the breaker?
We need more footage of losing to stall. I'm telling you, it's just what the player.
Should
what
I
the
just
channel
like
needs.
I feel I almost tempted to do a little ghosting and type in chat, use the Mamo in all caps.
I don't think that counts as ghosting. I think that just counts as screaming into the void.
Zapdos is not Specs. If it was Specs, it'd be doing more damage. Actually, well, no, that is an
Oh my-
AV. But did it get its AV knocked? It got its AV knocked. That's not a Specs Zapdos. That's Scarf.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't kill. What are we doing?
Oh my god.
What are we doing? Oh, of course, there's the infestation. Okay, Mamo has one more entry with thanks to rocks.
No, it's over.
This was a wow.
No,
Oh my
it doesn't
God.
have any more. It's
No, it has
over.
0 more
Yeah,
entries
you're
because
just gonna-
Pex is just gonna beat it. Actually, yeah, wow.
Yeah, Pex is just gonna beat it now.
Crit. It doesn't matter
Oh
if
my
a crit
God.
happens. You lose. Oh.
Can
Oh,
we?
brother. Okay, well,
Yo, can we like? Can we just end the game now? Like, can we just call
I
it?
feel like calling the last game of Grand Finals is a little presumptuous.
I really don't think it is, Pinka. Like, look me through the internet screen. Look at me through the Discord call. Look me in the eye and tell me that it is presumptuous to rule in favor of Wii U right now.
Let me rephrase
I want
that.
you to do
Let
that.
me rephrase that. It's not presumptuous, but I think people want to see the final game play out.
Actually, you're right. Here I am talking about how your player, it seems like every player base needs to just be strapped down, like put in a straitjacket and just watch footage of your friends losing to stall.
Now, I will
Watch
say,
their mistakes.
now Pex has 0
And learn.
recovers, so Zamazenta now with close combat plus heavy slam can actually kind of do stuff.
You only have 4 close combats.
Yeah, but like you can
You're
can
never
make the
getting
most
through
of.
Mandibuzz.
Huh?
I don't even think you're gonna get through Mandibuzz.
Well, Mandibuzz. Oh, it's Magic Guard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, well, even besides that, rocks are never going up. Because Mamo's dead.
I think you go hard Zama here, or hard Zama last turn ideally,
Huh?
because it can
Toxic.
kill. Zama will kill Mandibuzz at this range, I think. Banded Sword of Ruin, I think, will do it.
I don't know why we use foul playing, but I guess they can roost at any time. Yeah. It's cool. 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 Just gonna team build on the side a little bit, you know. Just
Yeah,
like
sure. Go into Corviknight.
20%,
Go into
30%
Corviknight. Why
watching.
not? Why not? Not like you
I
needed
mean,
to make
there's
progress.
nothing you
Yeah.
can do anyway. At this
I mean,
point,
you could have.
can't
You
be
could have. You
mad.
could have gone Zamazenta on the foul play and gone for a read between close combat and heavy slam.
Nah, it's chill. We lose. It's fine. There's only 4 close combats. You were never breaking the team with that because there is no read. Because Mandibas can just stay in and roost to scout what you're locked into.
No, it would have died. When Mandibas was at like 60, if you switched in Zama on the foul play, it died.
Oh, that's what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you could guess between like Stone Edge, I guess.
You probably clicked
yeah,
Stone Edge
maybe
for the
Stone Edge.
Toxapex first.
Yeah.
And then next time you came in,
Yeah.
I probably would have heavy slammed for the Scream Tail.
Green Tail.
Or maybe
Yeah.
just CC'd anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like it would have been tough, but I don't. Would it have been doable? No, but it would have been something. Like
It would have made us happy.
it would have gotten like one kill. You could have gotten at least a kill.
No. Yeah, but have you considered staying
Because now
in
this
and
thing
letting
just
Zama
roosts.
get
Like now
toxic?
this. Oh, it's poisoned. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you considered throwing away all your outs, Pinka? Have you thought about that?
I didn't think about that option now. Ah,
Yeah.
it
I think
misses
that's a
me.
really compelling option.
How many recovers does this Petra? It has a lot. All right.
It has a lot.
You know, honestly, it. Yeah. You think, Jethin? You think it's over?
The second memo died, it was over, man.
It was over on turn 1, actually.
I won't go that far, but
Okay,
like,
you're right.
My hopes for this game plummeted on turn 1.
Yes.
My heart sank on turn 1. Let's
Agreed.
just say that.
My heart sank on turn 1, and when after the infestation fiasco, like you just kept not bringing in Mamoswine.
Yeah.
Like you kept bringing in
is what-
Zamazenta, like it wasn't just going to get walled by Pax. And then you brought in
Like, there
Mamo
was-
against a full HP Pax, and it got farmed.
There was one turn where it was like we threatened Roaring Moon out with Ice Shard, and we said Earthquake, he Earthquaked, and then you went like Corviknight. That's like one turn I can't be mad about, you know?
Yeah, no, that was
But
because that was a
still.
read between EQ and Icicle Spear.
Yeah, that's fine. But at the end of the day, you had a shot, Jethin, and you blew it. It happens. I can't be too upset, but I can be a little upset.
I mean, I just don't get it. It's like Jethin played this game like they didn't know Mamoswine was the breaker. But like, how do
Yeah,
you not
they-
know Mamoswine was the breaker? How do you look at this matchup and not realize that Mamoswine's the answer?
They played this game like Mamo's the lead, not the breaker. Which is sad. But you know, it is what it is, man. It'd be like that.
Yeah, well, now we're just watching this slow decay of a battle.
Emphasis on the Meloetta lived. Wow.
Yeah,
It
unfortunately. I
didn't
was kind of
die
hoping for
in
this to get
one
wrapped
day.
up a little sooner rather than later, but
Don't worry, the rocks are staying up. Meloetta will die.
well, it has regen.
Oh, God damn it. It doesn't. Alright.
Ah. Wow, how did that do so little? Isn't this
Fluffy.
banded?
Yeah, it's Fluffy Corv.
Oh. Okay, well, I guess never mind. There was no way the Zama was breaking. It was always the Mamoswine. Wow,
Yeah.
I cannot believe that CC just did 33. That's shocking.
Uh-huh. That's why this banded Zamazenta thing, I think it's kind of overrated. I'm not gonna lie. It's not, you know. We could use a little bit of, Actually, there's no way Iron Defense would, like, sub and its Boom Burst. Never mind. Alright.
We about to see the Hey, we see the forfeit. That's my favorite turn of this game. Okay.
Merciful.
All right. Congrats.
Yeah.
Nicely done getting to finals, Jethin 10.
Yep.
Okay, well, that was a game. I have nothing to say. SRN, you have anything to say?
I'm cooked.
Okay, we're gonna end this stream. Have a good one, guys. Okay, and we will end
No,
in.
actually, hold on.
Say, okay.
I think there's. You know what? Let's have like a quick 2-minute debrief on this situation. All right.
Fine. Let's talk about it more.
Let's talk. Let's leave our viewers with a little bit of life lessons.
I think we said everything that needed to be said during the game.
But let's just summarize at the end. You know, we're working with the TikTok generation here. We gotta boost their attention span. Little TLDR at the end. You know, that's why they're losing the stall.
Okay.
All right. So we gotta. When you're fighting stall, step number 1, you gotta identify your wall breaker. God, I hope you have one. I hope you brought one. God bless if you did. You gotta identify it.
And if you
How
don't
are
have
you breaking
one,
stall?
quick interjection: if you don't have a wall breaker, save yourself the time, forfeit, go read a book, get some work done, exercise. It's just not worth it.
You know, sometimes you know you're building a team, you're testing it, you notice, oh shit, I have no way to break stall. Save your time, leave, come back stronger. It's okay. When you bring a wall breaker, you identify your wall breaker. There are many ways that stall can beat wall breakers. Usually, it's going to be through passive chip, like hazards, status, toxic. You got to protect your wall breaker from these things. You know, no wall breaker is going to beat stall on its own in a vacuum. You got to keep hazards off. You got to give your wall breaker free entry points. You got to think, what is your wall breaker going to come in on? What can it scare out? And then you start getting to work. It's not enough to just like beat something on paper. You got to have some support. And once you have that support, hopefully, you got to play patiently, okay? You can't just lead your wall breaker and let it take half of its health gone on the first turn. You got to get it in advantageous situations, and you got to use your free turns to make progress.
Sorry, we just
Okay.
had a quick comment in chat. Jethan played beautifully. This game was such a shame about the MU and hacks. I'm like, no.
This is the part about where we recognize, okay? We got to use our brains. Listen, I don't know anything about this meta, but I know enough about Pokemon to tell you that had nothing to do with matchup and hacks. It had to do with misplays. You had a chance, and you could have done it. So, I think that's about everything I had to say. Listen, it's painful to watch stall win again, but you have to learn. You have to learn, and you have to improve, and you have to give Wii U an actual goddamn challenge.
Yes.
Next time.
I
Next time.
agree. This tournament, like Wii U just farmed everybody. Like, I think they lost, like, what? Was there even a close game?
I'm not sure they ever lost them on.
Yeah.
I think they might have 6-0'd everyone.
Okay, well, congrats, Wii U. Hit me up on Discord. We can talk about what we want to do for the stream. And, okay, I will end this now. SRN, that was a really good summary on how to beat stall. So definitely listen to what SRN's saying there. All right, see you guys. Ending in...
See ya.
Okay, so we are ending in 3.